Everybody, welcome back. Let me get my music feels loud in my ears. Is that fine? Hi. We're gonna play some Not So Berry today. I'm kind of excited because we're gonna try and get Moss aged up into young adult so that we can like move on to the next generation, you know? So it should be fun, although maybe a little stressful because we cannot currently afford the house that we are living in. So this will be interesting. We'll be trying to sell some stuff and use that money trash can, you know? But welcome back, everybody. It's good to see you. Seafoam Pudding and Edda and Lord and RC, thank you for the subs. Amber as well, thank you so much. All right, let me see if I can load into the right save as well. Tilly, I did see that, but I'm just gonna choose to ignore it. So. Getting ready to get on a plane? Oh, fun! Where are you headed? Anywhere exciting? Perhaps? Ruined? Oh. Have you not... Okay, I'm gonna have to explain what's gone on in this save. And if you weren't here last stream, well... You're gonna be... really upset. If you haven't seen... If you're not up to date with Not So Berry, you're gonna, you're not gonna be so pleased with how things have gone. I'll give you a rundown. I'll explain, but give me a second. We'll give you a chance to come in and then we'll talk about it. But you're not gonna be happy about this. The things that have gone on in the past couple weeks in this save are not good. I'd recommend you sit down if you haven't heard. You're not wrong, Emily. They probably should. Prepare yourself for what you're about to find out in this save. All right. Basically, long story short, I'll explain further in a minute. Again, I want to give people a chance to come in a bit more. But long story short, our mother is dead. We have 3 teens living by themselves in this house. We cannot afford this house. And that's kind of where we're at right now. It's been rough. Fizz and Recording and Lovely and Schmuddle and Farrell and Michelle and Trinka and Brit and Fave and Sassafras and Devils and Marty and Procrastinating and Strawberry and Christina and Renaissance and Kay and Anna and Gremlin. We got Lil Spork and Kaden and Morgan and Agatha and Logan and Sardines and Ancy and Hunter. Thank you all so much for all the subs and stuff. Pulp is currently the responsible adult in this household. Pulp is actually raising us. Yeah. So I'm not actually that worried about money. Because we are able to scrounge up enough for the bills. So we should be okay. It's just not ideal, you know? But we'll be fine. We'll make it work. So basically, if you were not here last stream, the past couple streams, let me walk you through what's been going on. So this was our previous Legacy Heir princess. Princess Potts. Princess Peach. She was the Peach Gen. She was married to this guy, Lincoln. And together, they had 3 kids. She thought together they had 4 kids. Turns out, he was having an affair with an alien. He got pregnant with the alien's baby. He told her, oh, it's your baby. It wasn't. And then he went and had another baby with his alien affair partner. And she caught them. It was very, very upsetting. And then she was so mad, so enraged, that she died. You see, she died by anger. I didn't even do that. She literally died of rage because she was so mad that her husband was cheating on her with this alien. And to make matters worse, there were like schemes at play here, okay? This alien, her name is Pollination. She was friends with Princess's brother. And then she came to Earth and moved in with Princess's brother's wife because he's dead too. So she's been like scheming to get close to our family. All of this so that she can come here and she can try to like ruin our family. Anyway, Princess is dead. Now Moss is here alone with their 2 siblings and the dog and cat. Almost said dogs, plural. This one could be a dog if you wanted it to be. So the 3 of us live here as teens. We don't want Dad to move back in. We're kind of angry with him. The thought is like, he killed our mom. even if unintentionally. Like, we don't really want to be around him. So the three of us are kind of trying to take care of things on our own. We're still living in the family home. And today, the goal is mostly just to get Moss aged up into a young adult. And then we're going to move. Tomorrow in real life, we're going to start building a new house, like Moss's house. And Moss's siblings will come with us and we'll live there for a bit. But we're going to probably downsize a bit starting tomorrow. In real life tomorrow, we're going to build. Today is more about setting us up so we're ready for the new house, ready to build a new house and like ready to age Moss up and stuff. Just so you know, Moss uses they, them pronouns. Moss has two brothers though, Algie and Pickle. They both use he, him pronouns. This is their dog, Pulp. Pulp is a creature. Pulp uses any pronouns. Pulp is Pulp. And this is Broccoli. I don't remember what pronouns Broccoli uses. I'd say any. So, and that's the rat. Its name is Alan 13. When you look at it like that, it sounds really bad. There have been 13 Allens. At a certain point, we should probably stop getting rats named Allens. But, you know, that's the 13th one. Some of them have died of old age. Other ones I killed by accident. Others had to be deleted. It was a whole thing. Anyway, yikes. I think what we need to do first is do Pickle's makeover. Because at the end of stream last time, I was like, I'm not emotionally capable of doing Cass. But we can do that now, probably. So we can try and do Pickle's outfits, because Pickle just aged up into a teen, and we haven't set up the outfits yet. So I think we shall do that. You know what? You're right. We should keep having Allens until the end of Not So Berry. At this point, like, it's been long enough. We may as well just keep up with the Allen thing. No, you're right about that. Okay. Did Moss die? No, but Moss's mom died. Moss is right there. We're fine. Moss is here. What about alien baby? Oh, I don't wish to raise the alien baby. The alien baby it's an affair partner of our dad's. He can raise the alien baby and then we can be friends with it when it's older. I don't think that these kids want to deal with that right now. I mean, imagine this, right? Your dad had an affair with an alien, and then your mom died because she was so upset about it. You wouldn't want to be around that kid either. Maybe when you're older, you'd be able to, like, want a relationship with the little baby, but it's only a baby, so they don't need to worry about it right now. They don't need to go see him or anything. Yes, the mom died of anger about it. I'm not kidding. She died of rage. I don't know what hair to use. I'm trying to think. I'll show you Moss's outfit and hair. This is Moss. And then this is Algie. I was trying to give them, like, some hairs that looked like different shades of green, even if they're the same shade of green, which is part of why I liked that one. This I don't even think comes in a different shade of green. This is just what he aged up with, so I probably won't keep this one. It's not really screaming Pickle, though. You know? So that probably won't work. Does that come in? No, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I forgot that this one has green, but that's too similar to Moss's hair. It can just be a regular green hair. It doesn't have to be anything special. We don't need to pick one that has a swatch. I'm just thinking, like, if one of them had a special swatch, that's kind of, like, speaking to me, you know? Because then it looks a little bit different. That's an idea. Little and Simjan and Rin and Kylie and Mrs. Peachy and Jillian and Brianna and Meg. We got Julia and Lady and Torin and Aritza and Kareem and Kendi. We got Cozy and Main Street. Jess and Breezy and Misty and Plum and Amy and Book and Marie and Econ. Thank you for the subs. This is unique. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. Does this one...
Oh.
I forgot that this one had such a vibrant green. That... I mean, pickle juice isn't that green, but it kind of gives pickle juice color, right? A little bit. I think that's really good. That's what I wanted, was like hairs that had color swatches to it. So they look like they're all 3 different shades, even though it's just the regular default colors. I like it. I like it. Okay. We can go for like really lime green clothes too. If you're maybe new here and you haven't seen Not So Berry before, every generation's a different color theme. So hence some of the weird names. And they're all different color themes. So we're kind of trying to like embrace it and have them be, you know, unique enough in style. Wow. While also being all still green. So that's kind of where we're at. I like the lime green though for Pickle. We can really embrace the lime green, I think. You don't really realize how much there is that's lime green until you actually go in and try and use it either. Huh. I haven't really used that shirt. It's not short lifespan, no. We're on regular lifespan, normal lifespan right now. We have put it on short lifespan from time to time to like speed up the length of time we're teens and stuff, but I have it on normal right now. We need time because we're trying to get some money before we have to move out, so. That's shiny. I do like that. Nothing feels bright enough, you know? I always kind of forget about this one. Yeah, I want it to be like really neon, and none of this is really screaming neon green to me. I wonder if there's any bright like neon green pants, and then we could do a more simple top. Okay, there are brightly colored shorts. That's a starting point, potentially. EA Sports shirt. I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. I really, really dislike that EA Sports shirt. I don't really know how to explain this. This one's not it. I'm just looking, but I really, really dislike the EA Sports shirt. BB Rexa. You guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This is from when they did a couple summers ago. They did like this thing called Sims Sessions. It was like a concert in game, and they had real life artists come, and they got BB Rexa to record herself singing in Simlish, and then they had like a limited time only event in game with a few of these artists, and this is merch from that Sim Sessions thing. Yeah, this save's been around for a long time. Yeah, they had glass animals too. Yeah. It was kind of weird. No, I don't like that. I think I might just do like, maybe we should have black jeans to match like the black and BB Rexa's shirt. You vote BB Rexa shirt for sleepwear? What? You don't want me to have BB Rexa every day? Why? Tilly, are you like not a BB Rexa fan or something? Oh, both. Okay. I was gonna say, that's rude. You're trying to tell me no BB Rexa? Yeah, maybe we could give him like a bunch of music posters in his room. I like that. He can be really into music. That's fun. I don't really like those. I want them to be in like a darker color, but I don't really like those either. Oh, how about the knives? Those are cool. Okay. I don't like that. Does this come in green? Not really lime enough. We need some like shoes. I wonder if, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I wonder if we could try to use some more of like the goth kit and like mix and match it. Does the goth kit have green swatches? No. No green in the goth kit. We have to make do with what we've got, which is no green. But I wonder if we could try to use some of the goth kit and like see what we can do. Oh, that's like glow in the dark. I kind of love that. Okay. I feel like I want like cool jewelry. Our sibling already wears an eyeball ring, so I probably shouldn't do that. Might be too much. I think the grunge kit has some good green. Yeah, the grunge kit has some stuff. I'm worried that it's not, because I think what I'm looking for, and maybe I'm being silly about this, but I think what I want in my heart is lime green. Okay. Yes. We need actual like lime green for this to work. We can have black accents, but we need like, you know, lime. Oh, these are not lime. That's boring. That's fine. Are there any other? I'm thinking like some bracelets would be good, but I need lime. Hello? Anything? Anything? Lime? I mean, that's just like a regular bracelet. Probably boring. Why is it ruined? What happened? Oh, my legacy heir died. Their mom? Dead. Lava beams, Sarah, Amber, Kate, thank you for the subs. Yeah, none of these are really speaking to me, the jewelry. I don't know. The color changing bracelets. Oh, glow in the dark. I never use those. That's kind of fun. Should I have done the hat in black? I like the green one, but should it be black to like, I don't know, balance the outfit better? I don't know. I like the green though. The green is kind of fun. Oh my god. These come in green? Oh, stop. It probably should be black though, right? Because then it matches the other jewelry. Green shoes. Yeah, there's not a lot of lime green shoes though. You'll be horrified to know that our lime options are quite limited. Like, well, there is always that. I honestly, I think that's perfect. And I like genuinely mean that when I say it. The grunge kit shoes. But is it green enough? Oh. Okay, those are maybe a bit more normal. Where these are this probably makes more sense than wearing the boots to the ski boots to walk around the house. The snow boots are funny. Just for his like everyday casual wear in the summertime. Look, I'm from Florida. I don't know when people wear boots. Seems right to me. Oh, wow. Wow. Everybody, I'm having the time of my life right now. Does it come in green? I don't think that we have matching pants for this suit jacket. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. What color should it be instead? And are there like maybe something patterned? Like, no, that doesn't channel the lime enough. I don't know. Shorts moment? Oh, I mean, I guess maybe. We don't have a lot of options. You think white? We could do white. I don't know. I'm definitely overthinking this, I fear. Yeah, high school years doesn't have as many pairs of pants as you might think they would. So these not even come in white? Sweatpants. That's something. These are like cheer pants. I don't think I like the white. Especially because he wears like a lot of black, we've noticed. We can try and like tone it down. What if we tried to use like jeans with it? Jeans and then the formal top. Because he might not want to have like the most formal of formal wears. Right?
So.
Checker pants. You think... I mean, I don't think you mean these. Which ones? These are the ones from the grunge kit that we've been using. They come in green. I don't think that looks good together, though. I think high school years does have checkered pants, but I can't remember what item they are a swatch on. That's not what I'm picturing, obviously. Maybe they're under the feminine category. I think I don't really like these is the problem. Like these I don't really like the cut of on anybody. I don't even use them on feminine frame sims because I don't like how like they're basically leggings. That's not really my plan. Try the yellow swatch. You want me to look at yellow? Hold on. I guess things that are, no, not white, yellow. Things that are tagged yellow might be leaning this weird limey color. The plaid pajama pants. Oh, that's an idea, actually. Oh, you can tell they're pajama pants. I don't know. Are there anything... Oh, duh. No. We've already used a lot of this. This is the other problem is that like a lot of the other stuff we've already used. Because we've got like the other two Sims that are older. I think that the jeans were better. I think that we should just commit to the jeans thing. Wow, those are weird. Not for us, not those, but I think we should just commit to trying to have like some slightly casual looking jeans. And maybe he's tried to dress it up a little bit with the blazer. I think I liked the jeans best. I'm overthinking this. It doesn't really matter to me what he wears for his formal. So, I also don't really want to be in cast that much. It's too late. We've already been in cast for ages. But Apollo, Idelic, and Kennedy, thank you for the subs. You think Blobby? Yeah, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I should go back. Maybe we should go back. Just whatever shoes. I don't really care. Your formal wear is not exciting to me. What's the next color? Is it blue? Yeah, the next color gen is the blue gen. So Moss's kids will be part of the blue gen. Where did my chipped nail polish go? Oh, here we go. Because that comes in the lime green color that I like. You had these rings on before. We could probably do that again. And then I'll make sure I give you... You had the knife earrings. And you had this piercing. And then you have glasses as well. That's not bad. Might be a lime green tux. There's not. And trust me, we've tried so many green formal wear options. This is what happens when you get to like the third kid. We've like tried so many of the different clothing options. So we've been through a lot with the dressing of the Sims. What is ruined? Please explain. My legacy heir is dead. Their mother? Gone. It's a disaster. Everything is a disaster. Don't forget the piercing. I already put it. That was the first thing I did. Okay. Colors, green. Yeah, it'd be easier to reuse them if they weren't all like so close in age, I guess. But in this case, I mean, Moss is actually a lot older than Pickle, but Moss just happens to still be a teen. So, I guess this is fine. Oh yeah, we finished the Peach gen. It's not a problem that she's dead in that sense. Like, we finished all the things that we needed to do for her generation. It's more so a problem that she's dead because, well, I liked her. And now she's gone. So. How did she expire? She died of anger because she was mad that her husband cheated on her and had babies with an alien. And I actually cannot make this stuff up. That is a true story. Okay, maybe I'll try and do some like simpler athletic wear like this. I don't know. I don't really care about the athletic outfit. You're still mad about the cheating husband? I'm still mad about the cheating husband. And so are our kids. They don't want to see him. Okay. Yeah, lots of panic about the Peach gen completing her tasks. She's been done with her stuff for a while. She's been finished with her things for ages. You don't need to worry about her tasks. Those are long gone. Okay. I don't like that. Does this come in anything? I guess your siblings already kind of wear that, but I guess that's fine. Green. Oh, I haven't really seen that one much. What if Pulp gets a green collar? I don't know. I feel like it's wrong to change Pulp's collar, Tilly. Pulp has had the orange for so long. I feel like it's sort of, it's part of her thing, you know? If we changed it, it would just feel, it would feel weird. You want me to add one? Like add another one? Why are you asking me to change my sim at a time like this? Are there any green slippers? Those aren't really lime green. I don't really like them. Those aren't lime green either. Oh no. Oh, I'm stressing myself out. I want to be out of Cass. That helps. Take my legacy challenge is ruined because our heir died. We have 3 teens in our house right now. No mom because she died of anger. The number of times we're gonna have to say this throughout the stream today. It's okay. People are gonna ask no matter what because they're gonna realize, where's Princess? And then we're gonna tell them. So it's like people are gonna ask nonstop. But she died of anger because her husband cheated on her with an alien and had 2 babies with the alien. I'd be mad too. Okay. I think anything green for our party outfit. We're looking for specifically lime green. I don't hate this. I don't love this either, but I do like the like lime accents. I wonder if we could get some, oh, I don't like that at all. Goth galore. Show me all of the pants options. I don't really like that together. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Was it twin babies or 2 separate? No, it was 2 separate pregnancies. He had 2 alien pregnancies with someone else that wasn't his wife. Hence why she's so mad. Do you see? Terrible. Well, no, she's not mad anymore because she died, but, you know. Honestly, I shouldn't use the same thing again. I was thinking I could bring back BB Rexa, but I probably shouldn't do that. Why is nothing lime green? I guess I don't have to filter by party. It can be anything, but... See, this is like, that's not the vibes. Not the vibes. Because lime green is horrid. You think so? No. Surely not. This kind of works. Wait, I'm gonna try this. Hold on. Hold on. Just give me time. I'm gonna make it work. We can do the, why are you not filtering by grunge revival? Weird. We can get the green hat. They're all different shades of green, but I'm not too worried about that. I mean, it's The Sims 4. You gotta, at some point, you kind of just gotta make do with what you've got, and this is what we've got. And then I'll put the piercings back. Where did my knife earrings go? Oh, here they are. Okay. Yeah, you can't ask too much of the game. You kind of have to just, like I was saying, sometimes you gotta just make do with what you have. It's never gonna match perfectly, especially when you're trying to have your sim only wear green. When your goal is to wear only green, you know, sometimes you gotta just mix and match the shades. And that's fine. Okay, we can use that, I think. How old is Pulp? Oh. When I get back into the save, I'll show you. But Pulp was from the orange generation, okay? So the orange gen was like many generations ago. And I keep giving Pulp age down treats every time they become an elder. And so Pulp will never die. But like, I don't even know, hundreds of years old is how old Pulp is, realistically. I might get... We did this for Moss, and I kind of am into it. I don't know if it's too much, but Moss has green leg hair, and I kind of like it. Oh, we didn't create Pulp. We adopted Pulp. Pulp just came like that. That's part of what makes her so special. Pulp is like a family heirloom, yeah. Okay, ooh, sorry. I'm trying to put my legs up on my chair. Please don't judge me, okay? Well, I don't like that. I'm not so sure about this sim. I'm not really feeling the most obsessed. You know? Why would I judge you? Oh, because I get comments saying my posture is bad. And like, yeah, sure it is right now because I'm sitting with my legs up in my chair in a blanket. No judgment. Judgment-free zone. Sometimes you want to hunch over and play your little games, okay? Let's do the goth shorts. And maybe, honestly, I think we wore this when we were kids. Maybe we could do this again. I don't know. I don't know. I too sit like a shrimp. Yeah, me too. And I have an excuse. I have a shrimp. Okay. Oh, I was gonna give you all a couple life updates while I was sitting here in CAS. Here's the first one. This one's not such a positive life update. It's not terrible news, but yesterday my family's dog, Captain, like one of my childhood pets, he had surgery to amputate his cancerous toe. They did have to take off more of it than they thought, but it doesn't look like it spread. They took a bunch of tests that they have to run still too, but it doesn't look like it spread. So he's home, one less toe. So that's nice. Good for him. It's his back left foot. He's missing a toe on now. He is doing okay. He needs help to like support some weight. My parents are taking him out to go to the bathroom and stuff, but it'll heal nicely, hopefully, and stuff. It's just been, the first day is hard. But anyway, the dog is toeless now, so that's exciting for him. Maybe, depending on how you look at it. So anyway, I've had kind of a weird, I don't like that ring, actually. I've had kind of a weird couple of days thinking about that. I spent a lot of time at my parents' house last night with him. So that was nice, at least, hanging out with him and everything. Yeah, the back leg is if you're going to lose a toe somewhere, not the worst place to lose a toe. They did worry at first when they were like, before they had scheduled the amputation, they were worried they were going to have to take off his whole leg, depending on like how far it had spread. So it just being the toe, good vibes. Because that's way less of a big deal than his whole leg. But there was like concern about that when they were first looking at it and stuff. So anyway, that kind of sucks. But that's my update about poor little Cappy. My family has been going through a lot with the pets recently. We have a lot of elderly animals. My parents have 3 elderly dogs. I've got an elderly cat, so... it's been a lot all at once. We just had one of our cats passed away a couple months ago too. One of my parents' cats, but I claim it is my cat because I grew up with it. You probably don't know this cat's name if you're new to my channel or whatever. But it was important to me, so we've just been through a lot and it's gonna keep coming. So, that kind of just sucks, but anyway, good going, Captain, getting cancer in your toe. Ridiculous. Okay, anyway, that's my update. Also, the other update, more positive update, is that yesterday, me and Dan went to meet, we've been talking to her on the phone, but we met in person with a wedding planner yesterday to start discussing things, which I was kind of scared about, but actually went quite well, I think. I'm excited about it. And hilariously, we were talking about, like, photographers, and she was like, just throwing out like options of like, here's these different styles of wedding photography. And she was like, oh, there's this person that I work with a lot who I really like. And she pulled up her Instagram and it was the person that we had already used for our engagement photos. And she didn't know that. So we told her, we were like, oh, we literally know her. Like we used her for our engagement photos. So that was kind of funny that she like knows and works with her a lot, but that made me laugh. And she's a huge Swiftie. So that was exciting too. Big fun. I thought you all would like that part as well. Green flag. Yeah, seriously, green flag. Okay. I think, let me get the hat. We'll try that one for this too. In Swift we trust, sure. All boxes are ticked. Does she play The Sims though? She does not play Sims right now, but when I told her that I play The Sims a lot, she was like, oh my god, I used to be obsessed with The Sims. So wow, that's horrifying, those shoes. Don't do those. But she does and has played The Sims, so. Okay, I think we should be good to go with most of our generic outfits. We've kind of fallen off the lime green train a little bit, but I'm ready to be done with Cass after this because it bores me. I want to go back in a game, so. I spent way too much time on this. It's unnecessary. Okay, I think I need this one too, and now we should be good to go. Okay, Pickle is officially ready. Good. They look fine. Good, I'm glad. It's not like, well, Pickle's not like the air, so it doesn't matter that much, Thiago and Colleen and Lady and Love for All Peoples and Dan, thank you for the subs. Is Moss or Pickle gonna be the air? No, Moss is gonna be the air, not Pickle. Moss has been the air for a long time. This has been long decided. So, anyway, I gave Pickle some outfits, and now we should be good to go with that, and now we can actually play. Did you, Christine? That's funny. I'm glad, though. That's fun. Me and Dan, this is almost embarrassing to admit, but me and Dan watched like half of the game on Saturday, the Chiefs game, when they are now going to be in the Super Bowl because they won, but me and Dan watched like half of the game because I turned my TV on and there was like an ad. I have like a smart TV, I don't have cable, but there was like an ad for it, like, oh, Chiefs game. Watch. And I was like, oh, let's see who's winning. And I clicked on it and then I watched like half of it. My family, like my parents and my mom more so, and my grandparents, like on my mom's side, massive Chiefs fans, always have been, like since my mom was a kid. So this has been really exciting for them. The Taylor Swift involvement and the Chiefs have been doing really well recently as well in the past few years, so it's just been fun for them. But yeah, my family is very excited. So you watched the whole thing, you love football. I'm not a big football person. I'm not a big sports person at all. I mean, you know, I've seen some football games in my time, but it's just not, you know, not the Bears. Well, not my mom's family. My mom's family is actually originally from Iowa. I live in Illinois now. So it's not really a location-based fandom for them. I think the reason that my mom's family likes the Chiefs is because my uncle, as a child, my uncle is like 60, but as a child, he was really obsessed with some Chiefs player. And this would have been like, you know, 50 years ago. And so that is what started the fandom in my mom's family. So I don't know who it was. I don't know anything about football like that. But have I saved? No. Good idea. Good idea. Yeah, they grew up in Illinois. My mom's parents are from Iowa, but her and her brothers all grew up in Illinois their whole lives. So anyway, would you like to do your own school project, kid? It would probably be good for you. What area of Iowa? Oh, they're from Iowa City, but this again was like 60 years ago. They've been in Illinois for a long time. So not really, I don't know if they count so much as being from Iowa anymore, but I'm gonna have these kids work on some more projects. Is this an updated version of the old Not So Berry? No, this is just regular old OG Not So Berry that I originally wrote years ago. There are updated versions that people have made. The community has kind of taken it and done a lot with it, but I'm playing my original Not So Berry. So you're from the UK, so you have no football knowledge. Fair enough. Dan thinks that American football is extremely boring. And I kind of agree. It's like they don't do that much, you know? It's like they reset and then do like a little 20-second maybe thing and then stop and then reset. Oh my god. It is extremely boring. I think him, especially not growing up watching football, has like an even more boring feeling of it. Dan doesn't really care about sports at all, but doesn't watch his own football either. He's not like a soccer fan, but that's one of the questions that people ask Dan all the time. Like if we're out in public and like someone hears him talking, like, you know, like a waiter at a restaurant or, you know, somewhere, and they realize he's British, they'll ask him what soccer team he supports. They're like, oh man, you're British. Like, what's your team? Every single time. So many people ask this, and he's always like, well, I don't really care about it that much, so. I'm not really a big sports fan. But everybody always asks him. Every single time. Okay. You take care of your... Oh, it's 7 a.m. Oh, I thought it was nighttime. I wasn't really looking at the time of day. I'm gonna have to do Pickle's room again. I'll let the kids all sleep for a bit, though. I stayed up all night by accident. That wasn't intentional. I don't know why I did that. Oops. Whoops. lilsimsies. Oh, I bet you get that asked that all the time. People talk about sports a lot. It's a, big common thing, but I'm not the target audience for that. Not at all. Does it keep lagging for anyone else? I hope not, Standard. I hope not. Is that my email that just went off? Or did I just imagine that? Oh, it was my email. Sorry. I didn't realize I had to open another tab. No lag. Okay, good. Sorry if you heard that noise and you're like, what was that? What was that? Okay. You need to sleep again. What are you doing? Oh. I'm just trying to fill this, their energy needs up a little bit longer. My email went off. Maybe you heard that. Oh, maybe. Okay, bye, Tilly. Tilly oftentimes in stream will say, I'm gonna force myself to go to bed. And then I get off stream, and Tilly's still awake for like 2 more hours. And then Tilly's like, oh, I've been up reading the whole time. Silly, when you say you're going to bed, are you actually gonna go to bed? But it's like every day. I'm not attacking you for leaving. I just think it's kind of funny. I'm sorry to call you out like this. I am going to read. See, that's fine. I was up until 2 a.m. reading last night. I couldn't sleep, so I was up for a while reading last night. I finished my book, though. So that was good. Okay. I think... Yeah, that's probably about slept enough. Moss, that'll do. You can come use this bathroom and then get some food, I guess. I want to try and work on some skill building. Oh, I don't want to talk about the book. It wasn't good, so I don't wish to discuss it. It's a historical fiction romance novel called The Siren of Sussex. It's fine. It was fine. I didn't love it. I gave it 3 stars. I read it because I bought the second book at the bookstore without realizing it was the second book. And then I didn't read it because I looked it up on Goodreads and it said number 2 and I said, oh no. So then I read this one first and it was only fine. And now I own the second book. But 3 stars is still good. It's just like fine to me. I don't really want to, I don't know. Maybe the next one later, but not yet. Not yet. I've heard better things about the second one, but I'm not going to read it now. Maybe eventually. This is why I don't talk about my books on stream. It makes me feel like weird when everyone asks me all these questions and I'm forced to form opinions and then they're like, well, that's actually good. And then I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I want to read my own things. If you like Bridgerton, you'll like this. This was better written than Bridgerton. I expected it to be Bridgerton vibes and it was, I think, better. I don't know. But Bridgerton those books are like not that good. I read them all. Anyway, it's hard I don't like talking about my books on stream because I don't like to have to form opinions and discuss them in front of thousands of people. I want to read privately and just have my little silent opinions. Because then I talk about it once and then it becomes like a whole thing and everybody's like, wait, what book? And then it's just, Anyway. You love reading not so good books? Yeah, I mean, there's like a time and a place, You You made it through Colin's book and then gave up on Bridgerton? Yeah. I don't blame you. I really liked Francesca's book in Bridgerton. Well, maybe really liked is a strong word. I liked it more than the other ones. But most of them I didn't like. Most of Bridgerton was not that good. I like the movies, or the shows, the series, but I gotta give Pulp a bath. You read the books when you were like 14 and forgot you read them when the Netflix series first came out? That's so funny. Yeah, the men in those books, I mean, bear in mind, it's like a 20-year-old historical romance, okay? So it's old in real life and set in the old times, and the men are like, I own you. I'm in charge. And it's like really, I don't know. It's, you know what you're getting into when you go to read these, but it's like not really for most people. So, yuck. But it's a book series about like all of this person who has like 1 million kids. Each of their kids has like their own book, their romance book from the family. So you get like really attached to the family because you know all the family and the siblings and all this. But anyway, that's why you don't do romance novels. Yeah, I like some romance novels. They're fun to read sometimes. I like a little easy read, fluffy, casual sort of romance book, but those are a different kind. I don't really like to read books with like icky men. It's a real unpleasant, but I like romance novels. I've read a lot of good ones too, but it's not so fun to read books about icky men, I don't think. I'm not doing a get together before prom. I'm just not. It never works, so I'm not doing it. No way. You know, I haven't read Fourth Wing. So many of my friends talk nonstop about how good Fourth Wing is, but then I see all these people online being like 1 star, worst book ever. So I don't even know what to make of that with those books. I think I'd like to read them at some point, but it's very like polarizing, that book. I don't ever see anyone talk about just it being fine. It's like they either love it or they hate it. But I haven't read it, so I don't know. Oh, interesting. I haven't read that, Christine. Maybe I'll add it to my list. I have a really long list though, so I maybe shouldn't. I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, do you want to fill some more stuff into this quick? Oh, maybe not you. Maybe one of the siblings can do it. Makes it easier. Okay. You can use the bathroom and take a shower. Moss, today is probably a good day for you. I should have had you play games instead of working on that, huh? We need to build skills for our future career. Anyway, if your TBR isn't longer than your lifespan, then it's not long enough. Yeah, it's real bad. I got a spreadsheet. I don't even want to tell you how many books are on it. I don't even want you to know. It's a secret. It's a deep, dark secret. How many books are on my TBR? Need a Discord channel for books? We have one. People talk in there all the time. Lots of discussion about books in the Discord. You have 400 plus. Okay, that's not as bad as me. Mine's over 100 though. I don't own all of them. I own a lot of them, but not all of them. Yeah. Yikes. Oh god. Alright, we're playing games. I'm trying to get the skill built. You have... Where are you? Hello? Video gaming 2? Oh, yikes. Oh, no. We have to... So part of this challenge is you have to accept every invitation to hang out that you get. So here we go. Elizabeth, thank you for the gifted subs. And Basil, and Martin, and Captain, and Brittany. And we got Tilly, and Christy, and Dr. Janitor, and Jilly, and Swifty, and Little, and Lindsay, and Clumsy, and Phoenix, and Bertie, and Elegani, and Castle. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're more a book collector than a reader. Yeah. I understand that. I haven't read a physical book this year. I read 9 books on my Kindle in January. I haven't read a single physical book this year, and yet I keep getting them. Oops. But I buy them when, you know, because you want to have it on your shelf when you like the book, and like it's just... Anyway. Oh, don't talk. Well, you can talk about marriage. That's fine. I pressed that and then I got scared, but you can talk about marriage. You want to ask to prom? That would be good too. You are my favorite. You hate how inconsistent fonts are in physical books. That makes sense. I like to bring my Kindle around with me. It's easier because it's only so small, you know. Oh, we have to get home before prom. Oh, okay. Make sure we get back. End the social event and then go back. Otherwise, okay, we're going to prom together officially. Hopefully it actually lets us go to prom because we've had some problems with the most recent ones. It hasn't taken us. Did they fix the holiday glitch yet? No. No. There's not been an update since the last one they didn't fix it on, so. Prom on New Year's Eve? Prom happens on New Year's Eve in games a lot. You have to go to an active day of school and then prom will work? Oh, well, I can't go to an active day of school today because it's Saturday. So, yeah, they've acknowledged the holiday glitch, but I still want it fixed. Your friends call them trophy books when they sit on your shelf and don't get read. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I do read physical books, but I've been in a big ebook kick, so it's just nice. And then you can read in the dark. That's like the main thing. I read at night a lot in bed, and I like to have to read on my e-reader in the dark. I have a book light that I use sometimes, but the e-reader is just easier on the eyes, you know? You can make it yellow screen and just, yeah, it's nice. Okay. Maybe you're a little bit tired. I guess I probably should have tried to sleep in more. I forgot it was a Saturday. I don't think prom's gonna work, but I'm gonna see what happens just in case. Travel to prom with all three. No. Okay, no prom. That's fine. We'll have a New Year's Eve party ourselves at home. That's what I want. Make a resolution to raise a skill. All three of you. You have a Nook from Barnes & Noble, you love it still? My grandpa, he got a Nook like when the Nook first came out. And he used to think it was the most magical, amazing thing in the world. And he bought me a Kindle when I was like 12 probably, because he was like so obsessed with this e-reader he had. And that was, I mean, like so long ago, you know, which is kind of fun. But whenever I hear about Nooks, I think about that. He's dead now, so he doesn't use it anymore. But it's nice. It's nice to have stuff like that. Okay. Do you need an account like Amazon for an e-reader? Well, they're not all owned by Amazon. Nook is from Barnes & Noble. And there's another one. It's called like a Kobo or something. That one's owned by Walmart, right? We don't have that one. What? He's dead. It's a fact. It's fine. What? Oh, does she read artist? That's so cute. Isn't it? Well, Hope told me that yesterday that, hold on. I'm checking before I give you wrong information. Yeah. Walmart is contracted to sell their audiobooks, ebooks, and e-readers in the US of Kobos. It's a Canadian company, but they have a contract with Walmart. That's what it is. It depends on the country. Here, it's like Walmart. Depends where you are, I guess. I don't have one of those, so I'm not familiar really with it. Hello from my couch with my cats. Hi, Shella. Hi, cats. That's very exciting. Okay, have all of you set a resolution? Yeah, you have. Okay, you can come work on programming then. Sorry, Moss, but we're trying to skill build. Let's see. I want to program. You could probably do some hacking. See if we can get a little bit extra money that way. Okay, good. You work on that. Maybe you could work on, which one's yours? This one? And you can work on yours too. Oh, you're enraged. Yikes. Much like your mother. And look at how that turned out for her. Dead. Massive Pure and Olive, thank you for the subs. Oh, Princess got so mad that she died because she caught her husband cheating on her with an alien. This sim, he won't die. Pickle won't die as a teen from this. So he'll be fine. But that is sad that this is happening to him right now. You know? Okay, I'm just gonna triple speed until it gets to be like 11 o'clock and then we'll watch the countdown till midnight. They're trying to get Jason Kelsey to get a cat. Figured you'd appreciate that of all people. Oh my god, that is funny. Good for him. I hope that works out for him, sincerely. Why is he so enraged? Oh, teens have mood swings. If you have parenthood, teens have mood swings a lot. It's pretty common. No, Moss is only a teen still, Ash. Moss still has a while until they age up. 6 days. I might age him up a little bit early, but I'm gonna age Moss up basically at the end of stream today into a young adult. Is kind of the plan. Oh, it's 11:30. Ooh, quick. Watch the countdown to midnight. You already are. Okay. Quick, run, run. Shashubi. 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 Oh, this one also has the high maintenance trait, so that's part of it.
Shashubi.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Fleabazoo! Everybody here has the holiday, so that's good. At least it wasn't like totally glitched for you. Oh, they hugged. That's cute. Oh, it's their first holiday since their mom died. May she rest in peace. That is sad. You said Shashubi on actual New Year's Eve and your parents did not like it. Well, they don't appreciate the art that is The Sims 4. That's actually messed up with them. Okay, I need to redo this bedroom soon. Maybe I could just wait. If we're gonna move out today, maybe I'll just redo it in the new house. Parents just don't understand. Exactly, Christine. I'm sorry that they were mean to you about your shashubis, though. You also said it. The way that The Sims has this hold over us, it's making us say these weird words in real life. Ugh. Only your sister knew what it was. I don't think my sister would get it if I said shashubi to her on New Year's Eve. My sister plays The Sims, but I don't know if she picks up on the small things like that. She also doesn't watch my videos, so she wouldn't have heard it either. My parents might hear it in my streams and stuff, but would Dan get it? He should. I'd be surprised if he didn't. Play with sound off. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people do, so you might not realize. Shashubi is like the number. When The Sims are counting down on New Year's Eve, Claw, they say, Shashubi! Shashubi! But what they're actually doing is saying like 10, 9, 8, you know, like counting down. But they just say the one word in The Sims. So, that's what it is. Dan said Shashubi on New Year's. Oh, he did. He chanted it on. And I forgot about that. He did do that. He did do that. You're so right. That's correct, actually. So he does know it. He's really well versed in The Sims 4. He's a Sims stan. Listen, if I could offer any advice to you, any dating advice, you need to find somebody who is a Sims stan. If they take note of your Sims interests, that's the one. If they are mean to you about The Sims, get rid of them. I'm being so serious right now. We don't need that. You need to teach them about The Sims, and they need to learn about it, and they need to, like, remember. Tony has started playing Oh no, Tony has started exploring Sims Reddit to understand you better. And I told him that's a bad idea. Oh no. I don't know what goes on Sims Reddit. I can't be on there. I don't like to peruse Sims spaces because when I encounter hate comments about lilsimsie in the wild, it's not okay. When I see hate comments about myself on my own content, like in my own Twitch chat or like on my own video, it doesn't really hit the same. Like it doesn't get to me really. But when I'm like just reading like a Reddit post and then people start talking about me, ooh, I don't need to see that. So I don't go on Sims Reddit. I'm sure there's a lot of cool things on there, but it can't be for me. I gotta protect my peace, you know? I've actually been so, like, if I see a TikTok about myself, you guys have no idea how fast I scroll. The number of things that I've seen bad about me on TikTok that I don't want to see it. The other day, I got mega jump scared by a Mivyard TikTok because Miv posted a video that was like, lilsimsie's evil, or like it was like the robot voice on TikTok started by being like, lilsimsie is horrible. But it was because I killed her in Among Us. But I'm scrolling on TikTok and I get this robot being like, lilsimsie sucks. And I was like, scroll. And it was just Miv. It's just Miv. But when I first saw it, I was like, ah! What is that? Go away. I don't want to watch that. There's no need to put yourself, you don't need to see that, you know? It's just not, anyway, it was a funny video, and I was being evil, so. She was right about that part. I'll give her that. Okay, let's keep sleeping. Because Moss didn't get fully rested, but I guess we stayed up later. Use that. Oh, I shouldn't have replaced that. That wasn't very smart. We can't really afford to be doing that. It's okay. It's okay. We learned our lesson. Your Sims just had twins. Uh-oh. Do you have a lot of, like, what generation are you on? Having twins in Gen 1 of a legacy is a real curse. That's horrible. Like, what are you even meant to, I mean, you don't have any money, you don't have a house, like, you're on Gen 2. Okay, that's not as bad. Still rough, though. Your mint gen had triplets. Ugh. I swear, I don't know if there's any truth to this, but I swear to you, there is something going on with The Sims that makes you more likely to have twins and triplets when you have, like, oh, my throat, when you have, like, no money. Because I swear, the only times I've naturally had triplets were, like, without intervention from, like, the on ley line or, like, the fertile lot trait or whatever, is when I'm, like, Gen 1 of a legacy. I swear it's more often. I've always thought this, like, for years. But it's always when you don't want them the most that you have them. That's when you start painting, yeah. You gotta do what you can to make a little bit of extra money. It's terrible. Okay, Moss, come get up. Let's get some food. There is this save. This is like a long time ago, before I ever had a YouTube channel. But I still remember it fondly. It was like one of my first long-standing Sims 4 saves that I was playing, like, just for fun. And I had 3 sets of twins in that save. And I remember thinking, like, there's no way that this is happening to me. But it just kept coming. And I was like, I don't have money to build a bigger house for this. Like, I just don't want this. I don't want this at all. But that was like before I was using a lot of mods. Like, now I would delete them. Like, if that happened to me today, I would make that stop. But back then I didn't have all that stuff. So I, like, wasn't, and we had 6 kids. This is like before, you know, anybody had any packs, really. This was a long time ago. But, yeah, it was rough. It was rough. You mean like the baby you deleted a few months ago? Yeah, I stand by it. You gotta do what you gotta do. There's no shame in it. All right, I should have sold that plate. What am I thinking? I need to get it together. You've never had triplets? You keep it that way, Sam. Don't put yourself through that. I mean it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, and also I didn't technically delete the baby called delete. I went into cast and it ceased to exist, and that was fine. We've had a lot of triplets recently in the 100 baby challenge, and that's just horrible. It's too much. You need to have enough adults in the house. You need an adult per baby when you've got like twins and stuff. So triplets is just not doable. Okay, get rid of that. You keep working on your skills, kid. You also keep, oh, you're crying? Oh, 'cause you're sad about family members dying? You need to get over it. You did name the baby delete? Yeah. And? I'd do it again, too. I just used lilsimsie's creator code. Take that, EA. Nice, Ricky. Rixie, sorry. You just gave me 5%. That's very cool. I'm so glad they have the creator codes. You guys don't have to use my creator code, but I urge you, if you're gonna buy any Sims packs, to use somebody's creator code. They have a thing where now if you type in a creator's username at checkout in the promo code box, it gives that creator 5% of the sale. Which, I mean, like, it's kind of a decent amount of money on an expansion pack, you know? And so, I mean, a couple dollars, but it's a decent amount of money. But you should use it for somebody. If you're gonna buy a Sims pack, you don't have to use mine. But, like, a lot of our friends have creator codes. You can, like, try testing out some of, like, your favorite YouTubers' usernames. You could try and, like, ask them if they have one. Some people's, like, I know, like, James Turner's is just James, but most people is just their username. Like, mine's just lilsimsie. It only works on the EA app. You can't do it on Xbox or on Steam. But it doesn't cost you any money. It's free for you, and it makes EA make less money off your sale when it gives the money to a creator instead. You can only do one star. You can't do multiple. But if you bought like a stuff pack today and then next week bought a kit, you could use like one person's code today and a different one next week. But it's only one code. You can't like type in like 4 or whatever on the same purchase. One per purchase, and it has to be through EA. So you can't do it on like the console things or whatever. EA stores, so like the EA app, or if you happen to still have Origin. Origin is basically the EA app. It's the same because it's EA's store, but so that's why James Turner, formerly known as the Sim Supply, didn't work. Yeah, I mean, you would think that would be his code, but no. Just James for whatever reason. Makes no sense, but his choice, I guess. No, not through Steam. And they're only doing it through their store because that's where they can track and like pay it out easier. So not on Steam, not on console, only on the EA app and Origin. It makes sense though when you think about it because it's like their codes. But I'm glad they did this because a lot of other companies, like, you know, Epic has like the Epic Games, Epic creator codes and stuff. It's nice that they're like trying to get creators money in a different way. So, and I don't mean like just because of me. I mean like for everybody. Like it's cool that my friends have this now, you know? So anyway, I hope they keep doing it. Okay. You keep playing this until you finish hacking so I can get some money. Yeah, I like Moss's hair too. I think it's cute. I like it. Moss homework? No, I'm just gonna have Moss do school projects instead of homework, I think. So kind of the storyline that we're going for with Moss on this one is that we could hack the school grades, but kind of the story that we're trying to tell. So Moss has to be a programmer. And what I wrote in the Not So Berry rules is that you're like a hacker who gets hired by a company because you're so good. And it kind of works out with what's happened here because now Moss's mom has died. Moss is the oldest sibling. So they're all teens, but Moss is older. At one point, this one was a kid when we were living alone. So Moss is kind of trying to take up the breadwinner situation. So we're telling this story that they're like hacking and like stealing from the rich in high school to help pay our family's bills. And that's how they kind of fell into this. They sort of started hacking out of necessity because they didn't have any money and we had to pay the bills. And then we eventually get like a real job because we get hired by one of those companies that we hacked, is the story. So I'm going to keep hacking. But it makes sense that Moss maybe wouldn't have the best grades because they're busy, you know? They're like trying to make money for the family. So how can they focus on school with all that going on? Okay. So you, my friend, do you want to talk to the cat so it doesn't don't scare it so it doesn't run away from me? Give treat. Pet. Maybe the other person can take care of Pulp. Pet. Play. Okay, that's good. We'll start there. Why is it breadwinner and not bread baker? When does one win bread? I don't know. I think it's cute. I'd love to win bread. I think it's fun. Beeves and Erica and Cass and Tortilla and Crimes and Everest, thank you for the bits and subs, everybody. I appreciate that. Oh, if you're hearing weird noises, oh, that's what you're talking about. It's Moss's programming is what that weird noise is. Okay, so that's the noise that you're listening to. It does sound weird sometimes, the way that the computer's dialing up or whatever. That's that internet dial-up noise that you're hearing. Okay. Do you want to keep playing with the Moss, please? We only got 102 simoleons from that hacking. I guess it makes sense. I kind of wish we were getting more, though. Didn't know I streamed? Hey, Winter. Yeah, we do. We stream every day except Sunday. So we're here a lot. If you've never come by, welcome. I'm glad you can make it here. But you watched my expansion pack tier video 4 times to decide which EPs to buy. That makes me want to cry. I mean that in the best way. It reminds me of my own childhood and the way that I would obsessively read articles about Sims packs, so I could know which one I wanted to get, and that means a lot. So. Why have you never seen me in Cass? We spent half an hour in Cass in the beginning of the stream today. Maybe you're just not here at the right time. But we were in Cass for literally 30 minutes giving a makeover to this sim in the beginning of the stream, so. Oh dear. Our dad wants us to go over to his house, but I'm not doing that with you, so. Would you like to say it? And then keep working on this? Let's hack the school grades and see what happens. I don't usually do that, but I'll try it. I have been watching the new season of Drag Race. Oh yeah, definitely. No, we have to say yes, but only with Moss. Moss has to accept all outing invitations like this. We got to accept this, but Moss's siblings don't have to do that. Just Moss. So, only the heir. Oh, the leafy windows. Those are, when I get back home, I'll show it again. But that's actually a decoration from Seasons. Seasons has a lot of decals and things to hang on the wall. The leaves in the windows are a Seasons item. So. That's what it is. Tina, Natalie, and Neve, and Highland, and Janie, thank you for the subs. Thank you so much. Well, this will be good. We can come out together. This is going to be our wife, so. Discuss interests, talk about marriage again. Oh, I did it twice. I didn't mean to. Oh, well. I think they're cute together. Oh, talking about marriage did not go well. That was a mistake. Big mistake. Who am I rooting for on Drag Race? Oh, fantastic question. First of all, obsessed with Plasma, and get this. Someone in our chat, knows Plasma in real life. So Plasma doesn't know this, but they are a friend of the stream. So we are rooting for her. But we are a big fan of Plasma. I like a lot of the people on this season of Drag Race. I think that Nymphia is really, really great too. So It's me. We stand plasma. See? You get it. I don't know. I like a lot of them. I'm not really 100% sure who my favorites are other than that, but very, very cool. Drag Race is on tomorrow. Exciting stuff. You love Moss's jacket. You want it in real life. I like it too. I think it's really cute. I think it's a good one. Ooh, we can't really flirt right now because we're kind of having a rough night. That's okay. Oh my god, I was devastated. And get this, on Monday, I spoiled Drag Race for Steph, my friend Stepho Sims, because she comes into my chat, or into my chat. She comes into our group chat, and she's like crying at Mirage sitting alone. And so I was like, oh my god, I know, worst elimination ever. Like, I'm devastated. She hadn't gotten to the end of the episode yet. She was talking about Mirage working by herself, like as the host, because she didn't have a group. But I didn't know because she said crying at Mirage. So of course I was like, yeah, me too. But I didn't know that she hadn't seen the whole thing yet, so I spoiled it for her. Oops. Sorry. Steph did spoil the Love Island winners for me a couple years ago. But I'm not holding a grudge. And this was an accident. Understandable accident, because like the end of the episode is like a tearjerker, okay? And when she says she's crying about the person who went home, of course I assume that she watched the end. Anyway, she hadn't seen it yet. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Anyway, oops. I'm gonna try and talk to some of these people. It might be nice for us to try and, oh, what if I freeze ray some random Sims? I don't know why I did that. May as well keep it up though. You know? We do need to make some enemies. It is one of the rules. We have to have 5 friends and 5 enemies. So I'll freeze everybody. Oh, I almost froze this guy. That is my girlfriend's dad. I was about to click on it without even thinking. That would have been really bad. We shouldn't do that. We really should not do that. Where did they get the freeze ray? Sorry, I was reading chat. They got the freeze ray because their great 10 times grandmother was a scientist. Moss uses they them pronouns, by the way, just so you know. I'm not feeling sad anymore, so we should be able to express fondness or something. Yeah, that's true. That guy is also a very powerful spellcaster, so us freezing him would probably be a big mistake. I feel like that would end badly for me had I decided to do that. Okay, I've had enough of talking to Alphaba today. I might go home. Oops, I can't travel because club friend's out again. Let's go back. I shall head home back to Tartosa, and then we will, I mean, I guess we can just work on doing some more programming. I know it's not like the most fun thing in the world, but we kind of need to get a move on with the programming so we can have a higher skill level. Moss should be enemies with fake Alphaba. Oh, we're dating Alphaba, so we can't. And if you mean Alphaba, like Alphaba, the purple spellcaster from Realm of Magic, she's super dead. We're on the 19th generation of this save. So that Alphaba, she is not here. She is not around anymore. Like, super dead. That sim, not even close to being anywhere near us. Do some extra credit. Super dead, yeah. Super dead. Just Load them back from the gallery? No, we don't need to get a second fake alphabet. We've got enough Sims in the save. But all the OG Sims, yeah, long dead. Nowhere near us. We're getting a little bit of logic from this. That's not really what I want, but I guess we may as well do it. Oh, I have to finish trying to hack my grades, though. Do you think I have time to finish the project and hack my grades? Yeah, Clary, we're gonna start building Moss's house tomorrow. So tomorrow evening, this time tomorrow in real life, we're gonna start building Moss's new house. That is the plan. So it's almost time for the next gen house. We're trying to play through today until we can age Moss up, basically. I want you to... Where did my hack button go? Programming, program, hack, school grades. Okay. See if we can get a better grade than a C from this. We shall see. I don't know. I don't normally have them hack their grades. It's rare that I have teens doing school, having teens doing programming. No! Oh, that's really bad. Oh no, we killed the sharks. We can't afford to put them back. We're going to wait till we move. I'll just buy new sharks when I get to the new house. We can't really afford to have them yet. That's okay. It's hard to be out on your own as a teen. There's a lot going on for us. Now we're sharkless. This is a disaster. Your butt hurt. Okay. Fantastic. Grades are up? I'm a B student. Well, that went really well. Okay. Well, I feel fantastic about this situation. Am I gonna pack up my graves? Yeah, we'll move them all. Not tomorrow. We'll wait until we actually have the new house finished and then I'll move all the graves. Tomorrow we're just gonna start building the new house like from scratch plain. It's gonna be like a mossy cottage in Henford on Bagley for us to live in. So, what lot in Henford were you thinking? I don't know. We need to have a decently big one, but hopefully not too big because we don't have that much money. But we need to have enough space for our graves. I mean, we have a lot, so we need to make sure that whatever lot we move to, this one is a big lot. It's like 50 by 40 here. There's a couple 50 by 40 lots in Henford on Bagley, so I'm kind of leaning towards one of them. But I don't really know yet. I think probably that. Otherwise, maybe the 40 by 31, but no. Bulldoze the Peach Gen house? Well, yeah. I mean, that's what we do. We won't bulldoze it. We'll just move out. When you move out, it sells the stuff. You get your money. It's the same thing. But we'll like leave it, and then that's how we'll have our money to afford it. But this house is worth a lot of money, but we don't have as much income, and also it depreciates, so we're not gonna have too much to work with. The next house is gonna be cheaper than what this house was, because we don't have a lot of extra money just sitting around. Are the rules documented anywhere? Yeah, if you Google Not So Berry, they're on my Tumblr. That's where the official rules are. It's from a post in 2017 when we wrote them. But that's how you can access the official Not So Berry rules. There was a ghost by the graves. Oh, there's ghosts everywhere. Everywhere. So, 41, thank you for the 9-month resub, by the way. How much is the house worth? I'll have to check. I don't remember. Is there a base game version? Yeah, people have made a lot of different versions of it. You can find base game ones. You just gotta Google base game Not So Berry. You'll find all kinds of stuff like that. The community has kind of taken it and made a lot of stuff out of it. This house is worth $178,000, so we'll get $178,000 from it. We'll bring a lot of our more expensive things too. Like I'll bring the TV and the computer, and I'll bring that with me, so we don't have to buy it again. So we won't have to worry about it depreciating. Otherwise, you lose too much money. If I like sell this TV for half price and then buy a new one, you know. Okay. Quite find it shocking that those Sims don't have a fear of ghosts. It's almost like they're used to them. I mean, if you lived in a house like this, I don't know if you'd be too scared of ghosts either. They're just around. It is what it is. Okay. I don't know. I'll just let him keep sleeping, I guess. The toddler potty? Okay, we still have a toddler potty. I guess I can get rid of that. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna sell the whole place, but one of the teens still has a kid's room. But I don't really care to redo it right now. I'd rather just wait until we move. Are they crying in their sleep? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Everybody's been going through a lot in this save, though, so you get it. You'd cry too. Okay, I don't know. Hurry up. Speed up. Get us out of here. You're currently getting your car washed and watching the stream. That's kind of fun. Nice. Nice to have a clean car, too. That'll be good. A bird pooped on my car a few days ago. I was driving, and there was like a giant splat, and it splatted all over the hood of my car and the windshield. It was like a big poop. Massive poop. It actually kind of scared me with how big the splat was, but I haven't had that happen to me while I'm driving. It's how, like, my car has been parked and gotten pooped on, but I was driving. Splat. It's good luck, sure, yeah. It's like basically as though I got pooped on, you know? A pigeon pooped on your boyfriend's head while he was on his way to work yesterday. That's so funny. That reminds me, I've had my leg pooped on by a pigeon, but never my head, thankfully. But my mom, one time, so my mom goes on like a run every weekend on both Saturday and Sunday when she has time. She can't on work days, really. But when we were kids, she used to like push the stroller with like my brother and sister in it on her runs and bring the dog. It was like a group affair. But on one of these runs, she was out and one of my siblings, I forget which one, got pooped on by a bird. Extremely unlucky, right? And they were like really distraught over this, my siblings. Like, how is this possible? I can't believe this happened to me. And my mom was like, listen, you guys, it's so rare. It's very unlucky, but it's so rare. Like, you're never gonna get pooped on again, probably. It's so rare. The next day, the other sibling got pooped on by a bird. Same situation. She's out on her run. Kids in the stroller. The other one got pooped on. What are the chances? After she just had this whole spiel, like, it's so rare, don't worry. You don't need to worry about birds pooping on you. It's fine, kids. It's okay, it's okay. 2 days in a row. I don't know. I haven't been pooped on since, it was in like 2017 when I got last pooped on by a bird. Thankfully. It's rare for me. But that bird, it had it out for my family. It heard my mom talking like that and it said, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. I'm trying to see, we need to get all of our needs set up before we go to school today. Moss, it would be really fantastic if you would watch the TV and eat at the same time, because you're kind of inconveniencing me with this one. Maybe you could talk to the dog. Where's Pulp? Out here? Gift treat. Get to know. You're hungry, but I guess you'll eat at school if you have to. Who's the oldest? Oh, I am. My siblings are both younger than me. They're like a year and a half apart, and I'm 4 years older than Brett and 6 years older than Shanna, so that's why they were both in the stroller and I wasn't there, because I'm older than them. But I am the oldest of the three of us. Okay. In middle school, a couple got pooped on during lunch? Oh no. Sorry, I yawned. They both did? Like the bird pooped right in between them? That would have been, to get pooped on by a bird at school in middle school. Oh no. Oh, you meant The Sims. Oh, Moss. They're in age order. Moss is the oldest, then Algae, then Pickle. Moss is almost a young adult. The other two aren't so much. Pickle only just became a teen, so. Sorry, that was embarrassing. That I started talking about myself and you meant about the Sims. Oops. Riley, thanks for the 16 months. And Shay and Cookie and Fireflower, thank you for the subs too. Oh no. Now I really feel embarrassed. Okay, study for your hard test or whatever, fine. That's fine. Did it, Bitsy? I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Is that a cow plant? Yeah, it will be. It hasn't become one that's big yet, but it's a fresh baby cow plant that will soon grow. Oh. Save the game. If you're in The Sims right now, save your game. Be careful. Oh, Betty the cat is in my YouTube Legacy series, Dr. Sunrise. This is a different save. Betty's in the YouTube save. Was in the YouTube save. She's dead now. It's kind of rough. Okay, is that... We can pay the bills. It's gonna be tight, but we can pay the bills. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna have to probably do some plate selling and stuff to fix this. Yeah, the other day, in my YouTube Legacy challenge, so I knew the cat was gonna die. Like, it had been close to dying for a while, and I was kind of like waiting for it to die at the end of the previous episode, and it wasn't dying, so I was like, okay, I'll just cut that episode here, and we'll come back next time. I get to the next episode, I open the save, I start recording. I swear to you, like, the second I unpause the game, cat died. Very unlucky. Really, really unlucky. Here I was thinking, oh, we'll be fine. We'll space it out a bit more. And then I kind of forgot, you know? And then, great, as soon as I unpause, the cat dies. So I guess I prolonged Betty's life a lot by pausing when I did, by accident. But, oops, you know? Okay, they're going very slowly because the maid is here and it's making it so we can't triple speed. Both the maid and the ranch hand are here, but I have giant goats, so I need the ranch hand to help me. Saying that, I haven't seen my giant goats in a bit. Have you guys seen the giant goats? Huh. Well, they can't have died. It would have told us. Weird. Are they in the relationship panel? Do you not even know the goats? It's a glitch? Oh, maybe it's a glitch. Moss should invite over classmate Oscar. That is our ex-boyfriend. So that's an interesting choice of company. Yeah, I don't know why or where they are. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. They might come back. If not, that's okay. Ooh, Lincoln wants to come over. I just told him yes. I just told the dad yes, that he can come over. Okay, you're showering. Do you think that I can hack my grades again yet? Because I kind of liked doing that. No, I can't. I'll hack land grab systems though. Okay. Does the dad not have to pay child support? Well, I could set it up like that, but I don't know. I don't really want to. I'd rather not, I think. Kayla never drinks water. Okay. I don't know if that's true. Pay the bills. 6,890. Yikes. And you can get the mail too. What's the deal with the dad? Oh, well, because he cheated on our mom and then she died because of it. She died because she was so mad that he was cheating on her. Oh, it's our uncle. Well, that's good. We should talk to him. But we kind of blame the dad for killing our mom, so we don't really want to be around him. So the kids, people are like, why isn't the dad taking care of them? Because they're only teens. But their thing is, I don't want him here. You know? They don't want to be around their dad because they don't trust him. I would be mad at him too. Like, I wouldn't want to be around him. I don't want to be around him. I don't like him, so. Okay, did The Sims 4 get a graphics update? Looks much better? No, it's the same as always. It might be because of my computer and like the graphics settings that I'm using. Oh, that's our dad. He's talking to us. Oh dear. Weren't there alien babies? Yeah, that's the situation. Lincoln cheated on our mom with an alien. So we have alien siblings. And that's why she died, because she died of rage. Literally, she died of anger, you can see, because she was so mad when she caught him cheating. But I'm not taking care of his kids. That's his problem. Moss already has enough to deal with. We can't afford to be doing that. Okay, I'm going to keep doing some hacking, I think. We're not making that much money from the hacking, but we're making some, and it helps. Like, every little bit helps. How did you get the death by anger? If your sim is enraged, they can die. That's just how it works. They can also die from the embarrassed mood and the playful mood. If you are mortified or if you are hysterical, the like top of those three, you can die from it. It's just base game. Yeah, it's not a pack or anything. It just is. This enraged is what can kill you, but this sim is a teen and he's having a mood swing, so they don't usually die from the teenage mood swings. They're like only when they're adults, so they really have to worry about that. So okay, do you want to like keep talking to your uncle? It might be nice for us to have family, you know, because of what we've been going through. Yeah, I've never had a teen die from being enraged from these mood swings, but a lot I've had them die when they age up, still in the mood swing. So if I were to age up, I'm not going to, because Pickle still has so long until I become a young adult, but if we like had Pickle's birthday today and Pickle was still enraged when they became a young adult, that's when you see deaths from the mood swings. It's usually only from that, though. I've never had a teen die from it. I don't think that they can. It's only when they are, it's like the adult time when they age up, and then sometimes it's like immediate after aging up, but they have to be older for it to work like that. So could the uncle move in to look after them? No, because we're gonna move. We're like, Moss is almost an adult, so we're gonna have Moss keep taking care of it. The uncle has a bunch of kids and stuff of his own. I don't want to have to deal with like all of his family. We kind of like the story of the teens trying to take care of themselves, you know. It's rare that I end up playing like this, because normally I don't have like all their parents gone. So Lucky Star, Kayla, thank you for the subs. Shadow Kitty, whose birthday is today. Happy birthday, thank you for the resub. And K&M and Nico and Riley, thank you so much. Imagine the chaos IRL. This, I mean, yeah, them trying to pay for this house in real life by themselves is just not feasible. There's no way. Well, to answer your question, Bo, about how it would be in real life, a death by anger, The Sims calls it a cardiac explosion. So that kind of lends some information into what they're implying. It's like they're kind of implying it's like a heart attack or something, but more chaotic because it's The Sims. But they call it a cardiac explosion is the name of the death. It says death by anger on the family tree, but the pop-up is like cardiac explosion right here. Did I ever find the drone? No. I don't know where it went. We had a drone. Algie had a drone. I don't know where it is anymore. The drone's gone. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, the Sims emotional deaths are kind of wacky and very, as you say, specific. You're baking banana bread? Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll bake something tonight. That sounds like fun. I may copy you. The drone is in the bush outside the kitchen. In this bush? outside the... Oh! Oh my god! You can see it? How did you know that? You're a genius! What? What? I did not see it there. Thank you. That's really impressive. That's their first ever message too. You are a savior. That's very impressive that you knew that. And that you could tell, because I wasn't looking that hard for it, I guess, but I had resigned myself to it being lost. It's not lost anymore. It's back. We are saved. Did Zeph have drones hiding in the bushes too? Maybe it's like common. Danny just gifted a sub to that person, to Lana, who found our drone. That is very kind of you. No! You repair that immediately. Immediately. I might sell your school project. That's good money. We don't have much to work with right now, so. Okay. You're taking care of this. We'll go to sleep as soon as it's finished. Danny, thank you for that other sub gift to Kayla. Thank you so much for doing that. Oh, this is so unrelated, but it just reminded me. I was thinking about bills, and I started thinking about the mail, and then I thought about mail in real life. We got in the mail today the receipt notice from the government about Dan's application, his like paperwork that we filed to remove the conditions on his green card. We got the receipt notice in the mail. They've had it for a couple weeks, but we got the letter in the mail today, and we got a letter in the mail telling us that they're going to reuse his biometrics. Listen to this. You have to pay him like $700 for this application. $85 of that is like a biometrics fee. He's already had his biometrics taken multiple times in this immigration process, but you pay a fee in case they want you to do it again. They sent us a letter saying they're going to reuse the one that he already had taken, but they still take your money. Isn't that a scam? Everybody has to pay it. They might reuse your old ones, but they still keep your money. $85. Isn't that so dumb? I don't get why, like, to me, it makes more sense that they should have you pay when you, like, go to the appointment. But no, they make you pay in advance, and then maybe you need it, maybe you don't. But they took our money, so. The whole process is expensive and stupid. But I think it's really funny that they just say, well, we're gonna reuse it, but too bad. Biometrics is like his like fingerprinting and all that stuff. You have to go to their offices and they take all this of you. But he's had it done more than once already because he had to get it like at the embassy. He had it done for his initial green card. So anyway, you don't even want to know about how much the rest of this stuff costs, but you're going through all of that, so moving from the UK to Florida? No way! That's exactly what Dan did. What, if you don't mind me asking, what visa are you coming on? Dan came on the K1 visa. But anyway, that's what he was up to. Just got your conditional green card. Can't wait to spend more money in 2 years. Yep, really fun stuff. And they take so long to process the removal of conditions. I've seen people, on like the immigration forums. So when I say removal of conditions, when we got married and he got his first green card, took months and months and months to get this green card after a many years long visa process. He finally gets his green card. It's a 2-year conditional green card. Conditions being like if we get divorced and he can't keep it. Obviously we didn't get divorced. So then you file to remove the conditions, then it becomes a 10-year green card. And in that time, through marriage, typically with Dan's situation, he can apply for citizenship. But a lot of people that are in this process, it takes them so long to remove the conditions on the green card and get him his new green card that they're able to file for, apply for, and then be granted citizenship before the new green card comes. So you basically have an expired green card and a paper saying you filed for the new one. And you just wait forever. They let you apply 90 days before it expires, but they take way longer than 90 days to get your new one to you. And you can travel with it, like with the paperwork and stuff, it's fine. They know that you've applied or whatever. But it's so dumb. The whole thing, it takes them so long and it's just ridiculous. and it's expensive, and they like, you have to send them like a giant packet of physical paperwork, like a printout of, I sent them a packet like this thick, and I'm not kidding. A lot of that is like tax documents, because they want like proof of your marital relationship. So taxes filed jointly, you know, joint bank statements, all this stuff they want to see. So it's just a lot of papers, but it's so silly. It's like so outdated. But anyway, it's the citizenship application process is a little bit easier. Like the actual application is easier. But had an expired green card for a long time and then citizenship. Yeah, super normal. So many people have that. What if you choose to marry filing separate though with your taxes? I don't think they would like that. The government, I mean, the thing is, right, a lot of people that are married have separate finances just in general. You might have your own bank accounts separately, but I don't think that they want to see that. Like when they're trying to prove that you're not in a fake marriage, right? So anything that you can do to prove that you aren't in a fake marriage, like having joint finances, being on a joint lease, joint property, joint insurance, joint car, like anything that you can do, like unfortunately money is like a good proof of them, like proof that you live together, proof that you like are doing all this together. So if you were an immigrant, I don't think it would be smart to file your taxes separately if you're married. You kind of need to do a lot of this stuff because there's so much that they want to see evidence-wise. So anyway, for most people it's way more beneficial anyway to file jointly taxes if you're married. You like pay less and stuff. So I don't know what your situation is, but most people that are married would file jointly. So. What did I walk into? We're talking about immigration. We're talking about immigration. You don't get why it's that deep. Yeah, it's really silly how much it's to them to prove it and stuff. It feels really kind of ridiculous, but anyway. Yeah, and it's like really nerve-wracking too, compiling all this stuff, because like, you know that you're in a real relationship, but you're like sat here panicking, like, what if my evidence isn't good enough? Like, what if they don't trust me? You know, like, what if I haven't sent enough? And it's like you sent them a stack of paper, but like, what if it's not enough? It's just, yeah, it's a very stressful experience doing it all. Ours is sent out though, so that part's done at least. Just wait now, but yeah, and you have to do interviews at like the embassy and here locally too. It's the whole thing. It takes a long time. Okay, hurry up and sleep. And save the game as well, just in case. That happens in a movie, really, Kenny? That's weird. The kind of questions that they were asking at our interview, it was a lot of like just generic stuff, like, oh, how do you meet? What's your, you know, all that stuff. I've seen people online talk about how they've been asked questions like, what side of the bed do you sleep on at the interview? Because they're trying to like, almost like catch people out that aren't in a real relationship. But it's just weird because it makes so many assumptions about what your relationship should be like. And it's kind of, you were asked that? Yeah, they ask weird questions because they're trying to like catch people out. But it's bad because not everybody even, like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's very invasive and strange and uncomfortable and just weird. Depends how you're looking at the bed. You don't know how to answer that. Yeah, but I think that like if you like started talking about it like that, they would probably like it. One of the questions they asked me that I felt really embarrassed about when they asked me, because I was like, did I do it wrong? But they asked me what Dan's mom's name is. He was like, Kayla, what's Dan's mom's name? And then I was like, Becky or Rebecca? I like stumbled. I was like, you know Rebecca, don't you? But I called her Becky, and then I was like, what if he gets mad because the paper says Rebecca? But obviously it's an informal name, so they're not going to get mad about that. But I did, when I was talking to him, I was like, what if I messed it up? But that's not like that bad of a question. It's a normal question, but stuff like that. They try and ask you. They ask about, I think they asked Dan when my birthday was. During his solo interview at the embassy. Okay. I think you need to take care of your fun need because you are not doing so well. Imagine he gets it wrong. Yeah, how bad would that be? I mean, the thing is, it wouldn't even be that hard to like slip up and like mess up because you're in this like high stress interview. And then that's the kind of time that you're gonna like stumble and say the wrong thing, even though you know the right answer. Because it's like all of a sudden you like overthink or you like forget something or you stumble. It's just really scary. I don't know. It's like they ask what your own name is and you're like, I don't know. I don't know. They asked him a lot of questions about what I do for a living too. I think because when he had because he went to an interview by himself at the embassy at the embassy in London, the U.S. embassy in London, before he got the visa. And they have like, because for the K-1 visa, part of it is you have to prove your income to meet the income requirements, because they don't want him to come here and like you have to be able to prove that you can support the people that you're applying to sponsor. So they have like all my tax information and all my income and all this. And they were asking him a lot of questions about it, partially out of curiosity, I think, because they probably don't see a lot of like YouTubers that do it, and so they were kind of like, whoa. And here these people, this like random person can see like everything about me. They literally are sitting there with my taxes right in front of them. But they were asking him a lot of questions about that, I think just because they were kind of interested, but also, you know, to ask if he knows what I do, you know. But yeah, I mean, imagine that, right, Alexis, how hard it would be if like English isn't your first language, and a lot of the people that are coming here, it's not, you know, I mean, they're immigrants to the US. They're from all over the place. It's really stressful and really scary. A lot of people bring their attorneys to their interviews as well. We didn't hire an immigration lawyer, but a lot of people bring their lawyer with them. So, me and Dan met because we had a lot of like mutual friends on Twitch. We just knew a lot of the same people. He used to be friends with and mod for somebody that I knew just on Twitch, and then we started talking. We kind of started like, just because we were like talking in the same Discord server a lot. I know that's kind of a boring answer, but we just knew the same people, kind of same internet friends. So a small world, I guess, but we usually tell people we have mutual friends when they ask us. But I don't know, Discord boyfriend, you know. Okay, I need to give Pulp a bath, but I might have to wait until after school because we have school in 20 minutes. Okay. Joke about body hair. Hug lovingly. See if you can fill your fun or your social need a little bit more. Got yours on Tumblr, so Discord isn't weird to you? Yeah, see? A lot of people meet people online these days. When you say it, I feel like when you talk about it in a space like this, it's not weird. But then when you tell someone outside of this, and they're like, oh, you met on Twitch? It sounds weird. Or like, oh, you met on Discord? It sounds, because you hear these stories about people and but you guys understand. You understand. It's most people outside of that. You gotta, you know? People don't get it. So explaining it to most people is weird. So we just say mutual friends. Okay. Hurry up. I'm trying to reload because it was being weird and glitchy. They weren't going to school fast enough. I mean, yeah, I'm the same way, Jelly. Literally all of my friends I have met through, like, honestly, Twitch, but also, like, The Sims and, like, the Sims community on social media. So I don't think it's weird, but other people kind of do. Like, sitting here with my, like, best friends in the entire world being from Sims Twitter 7 years ago, you know? Okay. Everyone go back. Met your husband on Tinder? A lot of people did. I've seen a lot of people in chat talking about that. It's really common now. I find that impressive because I think you have to wade through a lot of strange on Tinder to find someone good. So that's impressive. The immigration knows my YouTube and Twitch channels. Well, you have to send them all your social media as part of the application. I think because I'm not kidding, I think because they would check, like, the immigrants to make sure they aren't making, like, terrorist threats and stuff. Like, I'm being so serious about that, but they have to, you send your social media in, and plus they like, I mean, it's my job, so I've like explained it to them and stuff, but yeah, they've seen it. They've seen it. Haven't started any friendships online. Really? Yeah, I mean, all my very best friends in the world I've met online. So, I mean, I don't really get out much though. It kind of just depends what you do and where you are and stuff. Like even in college, I was streaming almost every day. So I wasn't like hanging out with people in person in college. I was like hanging out on Discord with Dan and like my Sims friends, you know? So anyway, most of my friends come from that. Okay, want to make another legacy challenge? I don't know, I've thought about it. I don't really, I'm kind of in the middle of playing stuff right now, so I probably wouldn't start a new one, but maybe at some point soon. I don't know. I've thought about it. Oh yeah, the sharks are dead. I can't afford to get new ones though, Cushy, so I'm just leaving them for now. I'm leaving it behind. I can't be bothered with it. You met someone you loosely dated on Yik Yak? No way. That's so fun. I love hearing about like weird places that you meet people. That's really funny. I like it. I know some people that met through Neopets and through like Neopets forums, and I think that's really fun too. They're not like dating, they were like close friends, but they were like became like the best friends in the entire world. Like they go on road trips together all because they met years ago on the Neopets forums. Which I just think is amazing. Ooh, Algae. Oh, Algae invited Elphaba here, and then Elphaba invited Moss to her house. Okay, well, I'll go to her house then. That's fine. Whatever. Her house is fancy, so I'm down to go over there and hang out. That's fine by me. You met your best friend in the womb. That's cute, Natalie, because you're a twin. I like that. Thought you were already married. Yeah, me and Dan got married like 2 years ago. We want to have a wedding ceremony and reception with people at it. We got married during COVID at the courthouse, and his family couldn't come because of the borders being closed with COVID and all this stuff. And we had to be like really quick with it to get the paperwork filed fast enough, because we went through this K1 visa process, which is like you file a fiance visa, and then as soon as he gets the visa and enters the country, you kind of got to get married as fast as you can, so you can get the green card application started. And so we want to have like a wedding, you know, and that people can come and celebrate and stuff. So that's why we are doing this. You want to do a ceremony too, but holy smokes, is it expensive? I know! It's scary. It's very distressing. Me and Dan met with a wedding planner yesterday, and she actually just like, part of why I wanted to talk to her and meet with her is because she's done weddings at the venue that we booked already, and she was talking us through, like, she was showing some of the numbers that like the clients before us had spent, and like what they, you know, like what the cost of like renting chairs was, because I don't know how much that costs, but like our venue they don't have tables or chairs included. You have to rent them and bring them in, or like hire a vendor for it. I don't know how much that costs, but she was showing us that, so that, I don't know, it was like scary how, you know, it piles up. But anyway, you can like find cheaper ways and cheaper places, but that was one of those things that I didn't even know what to expect numbers wise with that, so. How much are chairs? Oh, it really depends. I was looking at this website. They literally ranged from like $4 a chair to like $25 a chair. The 25 is wild. Most of them were more in like the $8 to $12 range. It looks like, I don't know if that's normal. I haven't like shopped around that much. I will, but I haven't yet. But it was like around that much to rent chairs. Then you would need a chair for every person at your wedding. So just interesting. Very, very interesting. You went to these cool old picnic tables. Yeah, you can find a lot of like different stuff that is like a little bit more affordable. I don't know where Alphabet went. There. Okay, I think. And then there's like the question of sometimes, I don't know why anybody would do this, but apparently sometimes people, you need like chairs for the ceremony and chairs for the reception. Depending on how far away the ceremony and the reception are, you might need 2 sets. Oftentimes if they're close, you can just move the chairs from the ceremony to the dining tables and it's fine. But it kind of just depends, but we're gonna reuse them. So anyway, interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm learning a lot about all this that I haven't really thought much about before, so. Exciting stuff. Okay. Is that 5 tables overlapped? Oh yeah, these are, it's you can kind of see it. It's the one coffee table but overlaps a few places to make a circle. I used to do that a lot. I built this. I used to do that all the time in my Sims builds. I haven't done it in a few years, but this is like back before we had that many square, like big wide coffee tables, because I built this a long time ago. We have a few more now. I don't really like how they look that much. But this one is just a base game one layered together. Yeah, that's the thing, Christine. Some venues have chairs and tables that you can use. Other ones don't. Depends where you are. The venue that me and Dan picked does not have chairs and tables, but it's cheaper than the one that does. It kind of like balances out, to be honest, price-wise. But just depends. The one that does have them that we toured, they have a required caterer that is really expensive. You have to use that caterer, and that doesn't seem like a good idea to me. So, anyway. Anyway, just interesting stuff. So we didn't pick that one, obviously. This is their sibling. That's Elphaba's sister. Had to pay for the plates too? Yeah, I mean, you gotta pay. They really make you pay for everything. It's wild. Okay, where did Elphaba go? I've lost her again. There she is. Oh, she's cooking. I'm gonna steal her food. I'm also gonna fall asleep, apparently. Y'all resume in. Well, yeah, and exactly, because me and Dan have, like, I'm not paying for any meat at my wedding. I feel very strongly about that, so, I don't really want to, like, use just the one required caterer. I'd rather find one that, I know can do that successfully, you know? Can't they just reuse the plates? Oh, well, they do! You, like, rent them. You would rent plates from these people. They do reuse the plates. Is it usual in the US? Is it usual in the US having to rent everything? I mean, yeah, I would say so. It just depends what your venue is. Anyway, imagine renting plates at a restaurant. Yeah, but oftentimes, like, they have to bring the plates to the venue. The caterers do. Often the caterers have it and they bring it with them, so. You won't have meat options for your guests, though? No. I don't want to pay for meat at my wedding. I really feel strongly about that. I think that people can handle not eating meat for one night. I anticipate that maybe some people are going to be weird about it. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm not going to mention it. I'm just not going to have a meat option on the menu. But I think that they'll be able to handle it. Like, it'll be fine. It's going to be good food. They'll be fine. It's one day. But anyway, you know how many events I've been to that I was not catered to? And the difference is they can eat vegetables. So anyway, I don't really feel like I should have to do that for them. So the thought of like spending so many thousands of dollars to buy meat for people is like kind of sickening to me. I don't mean to like sit here and get preachy to you, but it's something that's important to me. So I don't really want to have to do that, you know? But anyway. No, Dan's not, but we only cook vegetarian at home. So he does eat meat sometimes, but he's with me on this. I'm worried that like extended family are gonna be weird about it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I'm not even going to say anything about it. It just is going to be what it is. And that's what it is. I'm not going to like try and like take some stand. I'm just not going to talk about it. When they order, there's going to be 3 options and that's going to be it. And that's all. Anyway, that's kind of my thought process on it. Me and Dan were joking that his like extended family is gonna think that I'm so weird because I don't really drink alcohol either. So like at the wedding, I'm probably not gonna drink like at all. I just don't really drink. I might have like 1 drink. I don't know. I don't really drink, so I'm not really planning on drinking a lot at the wedding. His family's gonna think I'm some weird. Who is this girl? She only eats vegetables. She don't even drink. So I don't know. We'll see. I did have a moment of panic where when I was thinking about that, I was like spiraling on, I don't really drink at all. I don't like to drink. But what if I'm not drinking and then they make a big deal about it and they think that I'm pregnant? I'm not. I won't be. Mark my words. But like, I was like making myself panic about what if they think that about me? I'm not. But they might think that. Oh my God. So I gotta think of a plan. They won't. It's so rude. Oh, they will though. People do. People get weird about alcohol at parties. Especially like in a situation like that. People are weird. You wouldn't think they are, but they are. Anyway, it isn't a big deal to me. I just don't really drink. So I just don't really, but I worry about what people are gonna do and say, you know? But then, and see, this is the thing. My sister was saying this to me. She was like, oh, just drink mocktails. They'll never know. And then my sister was like, oh, get a drink and I'll drink out of your drink. And I was like, Shanna, if we go to some weird great lengths to like hide the fact that I'm not drinking, that's going to make it worse. That's not going to help the allegations. Like... It doesn't matter that much, but like if we go to these like secrets, then they're gonna think for sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not actually that worried about it, but I did think about that. I was like, oh, people are gonna probably have thoughts about that one. Anyway. You know, plenty of people that don't drink. Yeah, so do I. But I think specifically with like, I mean, think about this, right? Me and Dan have been married for 2, it will be 3 years at that point. I am of the age that people start nonstop, when are you gonna have a baby? When are you gonna have a baby? And then the bride's not drinking at her wedding. Like, people are gonna come to conclusions, you know? Like people, it's just, no matter how you wanna look at it, they will say that. My dad doesn't drink, he's been sober for 20 years. My dad's an alcoholic, so that's why he doesn't drink. Actually, his anniversary of being sober, more than 20 years, is this weekend. So, fun stuff. My dad doesn't drink. It's very normal to not drink, but good for him. I think he's been sober for 21 years this weekend, or maybe 22. But unfortunately, I don't. Oh no, wait, I'm 24. I think he's been sober for 22 years. I don't remember though. I'd have to ask. It all becomes a blur at this point, you know? But that's a big deal though, so good for him. Well, you were a baby. Yeah, exactly. I was only small. Well, I don't remember the specifics of it. But it's a big accomplishment, so I'm proud of him for that one. Okay, you finish using that. Uh-oh. Get rid of this. That's great, Chris. So we're 4 months. That's fantastic news. I'm really proud of them. That's really great news. It's a big deal. I know a lot of people struggle with this, so it's no small feat. I'm proud of you. Where is Princess Peach? Oh. She died of anger because her husband cheated on her, and now her 3 teenage children are left to fend for themselves. So where is Princess Peach? I'll tell you. Right here. So, yikes. She's in the yard. She's just outside. She's visiting family is where she is. That's all. Don't worry. All is well. It's fine. Maybe not well for her, but well for me. So, visiting family. She's on a nice long vacation, as they say. She's taken up gardening by fertilizing the plants. Wow, that's grim. Oh, you know what? I filmed a video today. I'm posting it tomorrow on YouTube, but I was playing with the juice fizzing skill from Eco Lifestyle a lot. Speaking of grim, they have part of the juice fizzing skill, the like max level type of juice you can make is grim bucha, and you can make it with a death flower, and it's worth like a lot of money. If I had death flowers, I probably wouldn't turn them into juice, but it made me laugh. I didn't know that you could do that. That was a surprise to me. I had never seen it before, so. I don't think that you can kill people with it. I didn't play with it that much. I did have my sim, I was mostly selling it, but I have my sim drink it, and Stanley just got sad from it. So that wasn't good. Oh, Simmer, I can imagine that was really hard for him. It must have been really scary. I can't even imagine. Thank you for the bits. And Moonlight and Jody and M and J2O and Classic and DJ, thank you for the subs and stuff. Yeah, I never used the juice fizzing skill either. I literally have it here. Maybe I sold it though because I ran out of money. No, we still have it. I never use this. I always kind of forget that it exists. It's one of those things in this game that I just like, I don't ever use. You know how you kind of get your like favorite stuff and you focus on it the most, but I don't really ever touch the juice fizzing. It is a weird machine, but it's kind of fun. But yeah, I kind of forget that it even is there. There's a bunch of kind of fun hobby like skills in the Eco Lifestyle pack like that, so. You don't plan on trying to bring back Princess Peach? No, so in the next generation, not this generation, but in the next one, let me scroll way back, hold on. Let me get up to the top of our legacy. Here she is. We're on the 19th generation right now, and we've been talking about how it might be kind of fun once we get to Gen 20 to have the Gen 20 sim try and bring back Piper, the original founder. So I'm not really that interested in doing like a back to life thing in this generation because I might have Moss's kids do it with Piper. So Moss has kind of like become friends with the ghost of Piper. She's still around. And we're thinking about doing that. So anyway, here's the family tree. If you ever wondered about this, we've been playing the save for a long time. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised she hasn't disappeared either. But Moss is friends with her. Let me see if I can find her. Piper. Yeah, look, they're really close friends. So. Good stuff. How did Piper die? She went swimming with sharks. So, yikes. Yeah, big yikes. I posted on YouTube. Yeah, it's very long, our Not So Berry save. So you don't have to watch the whole thing. There's 2 playlists on More Simsie. It's because there's like the Potts Legacy as a whole, which is all 19 generations. And then we started Not So Berry on Gen 10. So if you want to watch just Not So Berry, there's like a Not So Berry playlist, and there's the full Potts playlist that has like all of it. You don't have to go back and watch all of it. With the fun part of stuff like this is that for the most part, like it really only matters what's happening now. And now's a good time to start watching because Moss is becoming an adult, so we're kind of starting the next generation. We got a couple days left still, but you're kind of here at a good time to start watching because we're starting like the next thing. So it's kind of like episode 1 of a new mini series today, you know? And we're gonna start building the new house for Moss tomorrow, which will be fun also. It'll be good. I am looking forward to it. Okay, you are missing out on dreams. I'm not. No, I refuse to deal with that fear right now. I refuse to do it. Yeah, it's like season 19, episode 1 today. When you put it like that, it's kind of scary. It's like a very long running soap opera or something. We've been at this for a while. Okay, would you like to get some leftovers? Come on, get your food. Oh, okay, you're fine then. You're starting Gen 41 of your legacy. I love playing with the same family for a long time. I think it's really fun. Shockingly, more seasons than Supernatural. And we're coming up on Grey's Anatomy. What we need to do is have more generations of the Paws family. We keep talking about how we want to have it be 26 generations so we can have the full alphabet legacy achievement. But what if the real goal is to have more generations than Grey's Anatomy has seasons? Grey's Anatomy's been on my mind a lot recently because Dan has been watching Grey's Anatomy and he talks about it all the time. We go on our walks in the morning and he's like, so in my show, this is what's happening. It's kind of funny. I've seen the first like 10 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, but not the rest of it. He's on like, oh, he's on the COVID season right now, so he's getting up close to recent. So anyway, you and Dan would be friends. He talks about Grey's Anatomy on his stream sometimes. Has he cried yet about Grey's Anatomy? I don't know. He never said to me that he's cried about Grey's Anatomy, but I cried about Grey's Anatomy a lot. I watched it in high school, and I cried about it a lot when I watched it. He's never told me that he's cried. I haven't asked. I'd have to ask him. He's a little bit like more, I don't know, stable than I am. I cry so easily, like nonstop. Like he doesn't have that problem as much. He does cry sometimes, but like I cry like every day, you know? Most things will make me cry. So a show like that with things that go on in it, that's a definite, like, I stand no chance, you know? Anyway. I'm a very emotional person. So, you can't dislike cooking. That would be really annoying if you disliked cooking. You can't have that. Yeah, that's what I tell him. Dan wants me to rewatch, like, he wants me to watch Grey's with him because he, like, has been having fun watching. He wants me to watch. But I keep saying, like, I don't want to rewatch it. I just don't want to. I know what happens. I've seen it. I don't need to watch that again. I just don't. I have some harvestables. Oh, that's true. We could come grab these things after school today. Okay, we'll get that then. You have cried watching Bluey. It's embarrassing. Christine has too. I've never seen Bluey. Why are you trying to make me watch Bluey again, Christine? This is day 2 of Christine being like, you should watch Bluey. I don't have time to watch Bluey. Guess what I did last night? So we've been talking about how I'm really in my cruise vlog era. Yesterday, I watched an 1.5 hour long tour of the new Icon of the Seas cruise ship. Guess what though? This is like the 5th tour that I've watched of the Icon of the Seas cruise ship. But my favorite cruise tubers, Ben and David, posted their video yesterday, and that's what I need to see. Theirs is better than anybody else's tour. It was the best one out of all of them. I've seen a lot. It was the best one out of all of them. So, I have seen, you guys, I cannot actually admit to this. I have seen every single one of Ben and David's YouTube videos, all of them, like on their entire channel. I'm not kidding. I've seen every single one of their videos, oftentimes more than once, because I fall asleep watching Ben and David. Please don't laugh at me. But I've seen all of their videos. So, yeah. They're fun. I like to see with them go on cruises. You're so real for that. See? You do that with my YouTube? Oh my gosh. That's so weird how that happens, isn't it? You saw Ben and David on a cruise that you were working on? Were you like starstruck? It's so interesting to me because I watch a lot of vloggers, like theme park vloggers and then these cruise vloggers. And it's so interesting to me when I think about how often they must get recognized. Because if you make videos about cruises, people watch your cruise videos to like plan their own cruise. And then your entire, like your audience is on the cruise ship. So like there's probably a lot of people on the ship that know who you are because they like watched you to plan the cruise. And I just think that's so interesting how there must be like such a large concentration of their audience all in one place. It's the same thing as like the people that like vlog at Disney World. When they go to Disney, all of these thousands of people have been watching their videos to learn how to plan their trip. Or like they watch it because they miss their trip and they want to go back. So when they go there, it's like people know who they are because they're all there, you know? I think that's really interesting. But it's not like there's a, you know, Sims park where like all of you are and I am, you know? But they probably get recognized so often because they're all there. And then a bunch of the staff knows who they are probably too, because like, you know, if you go on like regular cruise, if you work on cruise ships all the time, you have like they have like, you know, months long stints on the cruise ships. They probably like cruises and watch cruise videos, but Sims Land win. How about Sims Con? That'd be fun. You think you saw me at Disney once a couple years ago? You might have. It's very possible. It's entirely possible. If you do see me, you can say hi. There's a park called Sims Park where you live, really? That's funny. Okay. Would you like to maybe mop that up now? Oh my god, never mind. We gotta hang out with Alphaba again. SimsCon would be awesome. They actually did a Simmers meetup a few years ago. It was like unofficial. It wasn't hosted by EA. But they had a Simmers meetup a couple times many years ago. It was in... Oh, it must have been in the UK because Steph went to it alone and we were like 16. So she wouldn't have gone out of the country for it. But they have done that before. That was ages ago, though. I wasn't like a big YouTuber. I barely was a YouTuber, so I didn't go to that. I was a teen. But there have been things like that hosted. Was it in Manchester? Yeah, I don't remember where it was exactly, but I trust you. I trust your judgment on that one. Okay, maybe we could try an exchange promise. Whoa! Your boyfriend works on Disney cruise ships and I promise the crew does not like cruises. I mean, there's more than one camp of this, I think. Because it's sort of like how a lot of the people that work at Disney World are in the Disney College program. And they're like massive, massive Disney fans. Like the biggest of Disney fans. And they work there. But they're still massive Disney fans, and so they watch a lot of Disney vloggers. I am certain that there are people who work on cruise ships that are like big, they watch cruise vloggers, you know? Even if not like as a fan of cruises, but like it's an interesting thing to them as a person who works on it, you know? But it just depends who you are and what your interests are, I guess. I want to go try it. Come with me, Alphaba. Am I going on a cruise anytime soon? No. No, I just like to watch the vlogs of them. They're so interesting to me. I don't have any plans though. I just like to see them. Okay, would you like to kiss? And then exchange promise rings. Yeah? Oh, that's interesting. You met some people that worked on the lights and design for the shows on Royal Caribbean ships. That is really cool. What an interesting job. I find that really fascinating. I follow some vloggers that work on cruise ships too, and they make videos like talking about being crew and everything. Oh, there's a butterfly. Well, we've got a promise ring now, I guess. That was really quick. Actually, that happened all very fast. But you know. You despise cruises because you watched Titanic too much as a kid and develops an irrational fear of being on a sinking boat. I get that. My dad is a boat captain, like for a living. He drives boats. And so I used to have nightmares about boats capsizing, but at the same time, I'm not like scared of a cruise ship sinking. Like I'm not worried about like that, you know? So I have like both. I've never seen the Titanic though. I have never watched it because I think if I watched it as an adult, I would obsess over it too much and then give myself nightmares because I think that every movie is a horror movie. Even movies like that are not, I'll make it into one in my head. As we all know, I'm really scared of a lot of films that aren't scary, so I can't watch it. Me and Dan started watching it like a month ago, but then I decided I wanted to stop, so I stopped. It is slightly horrifying. I mean, well, yeah, exactly. But I think a lot of things that objectively aren't scary are scary. Everyone makes fun of me for being scared of Pirates of the Caribbean, but to me, horror movie. Anyway, I don't like to watch sad things. I like to watch reality TV. You're in that movie? No way you're in Titanic. Are you really? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is really cool. Streaming is so fun. You guys, we meet the most interesting people. This happens so often where we're like talking about things on stream and then somebody's like, oh, I know them. And we're like, what? You encounter like the most interesting connections through Twitch chat because people just have all these experiences. There's so many of us here, you know? That's really cool though. That is really cool. Reality TV is a horror movie to you? No, fair enough. I get it. I'm gonna grill something. I'm gonna grill a baked potato and I'm gonna bring it home with me. That's my plan. Okay, hurry up. You had a baked potato today? Oh, nice. What reality TV have you been watching lately? I actually haven't been watching much. I watched the first episode of this season of Love Island, but I haven't picked it up since. I haven't been watching that much TV this month so far. So I know that's no fun. I feel like the Love Island All-Stars is exactly up my alley and I probably would like it, but I've been enjoying just reading on Reddit what's been happening and not watching it myself because there's too much Love Island now. One season a year is enough for me. You know? It's too much. We watch Drag Race, but that's not as like, that's not even reality TV. That's art. In my opinion. Your friend was on Love Island Australia? No way. I know some people that have applied for Love Island UK and got like kind of far. No, I know one person. You wouldn't know them. But I know one person who got kind of far into the application process for Love Island UK. But I don't think that they're allowed to talk about it, so I shouldn't say. But you wouldn't know them anyway. So it doesn't matter. But I think that's really interesting. Okay. They didn't end up putting her on the show, obviously, though. It would be really fun for me if I knew someone that was on Love Island. I would just love that. Oh, let's leave. I'm heading out. Back home. We've done enough. Was it Dan? Sorry. Could you imagine Dan on Love Island? Dan would not fit in the slightest in that crowd. Not even, like, not even remotely. What, like, there's no, him trying to, he has nothing in common with those men. Like, there's just, I can't even imagine him being on that show and being with those people. I think that's funny though. I'm the same way though. I would not be able to be on that show. I like the thought of trying to interact with the men on that show in particular, like what would I even talk to them about? Like anyway. Oh my god, I know that they're starving. I don't have enough money to fix it. Please stop pointing it out. It's rude. All right. Maybe, Moss, maybe you should come work on this again before you have to age up. We got 2 days. That's fine. Oh, that was fast. We had like 2 seconds left to finish that. This is the robotics one. Oh no. I went to manage worlds by accident. Okay. Start working carefully. Yeah? Start working carefully. Come on! Come on! The robotics ones are good because they build programming skill. And that's what I want. So. Oh, really? Mom's house, welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm glad you could make it to the stream today. I'm glad that you are here. Am I a fan of Below Deck? I actually watched one episode of that on a plane once. But I've never seen it really. I haven't really been watching anything interesting, unfortunately. I've only been watching cruise vlogs. I'm being so dead serious too. Like I've not been watching TV. For like the past 3 months, it's been cruise vlogs and City Skylines 2. And I'm not kidding. I'm so serious about that. Yeah, Pulp has fleas again and the rat is hungry, so I'm gonna come fix that. Oh, no, you need to fill the bowl. Fill food. Okay. And then you can come wake up Pulp. And then I can give Pulp a bath. Okay. I go to bed and I pull up ASMR and before I know it, I'm watching a cruise vlog. Me too. I'm watching cruise vlogs every night. Me and Dan, we usually read before bed. And I'll like, I don't know, I'll be there, I'll like read for like an hour before bed. And usually Dan gets tired from reading. I don't get tired from reading. I could read all night. So I need to do something else after I read to like wind down because I get too excited. So I don't get tired from reading books. So Dan's like, please, I want to go to bed. And I'm like, we have to put on Ben and David first. I need like 10 minutes of a cruise vlog and then I can go to bed. Oh no. You read for like 4 hours last night? Really? I read for like, I don't know. I started reading kind of late, but I didn't read that long. I read for like an hour, tried to go to sleep, started feeling extremely anxious, so I read again for like an hour and a half until I finished my book. And then I went to bed at like 2. So. Did you brew? Is it good? Did you like it? Did it have a good ending? My book? It was a fine book. Not memorable for me. And then I remember it, but it's not like high on the list, you know? Okay. All right, Brew, I'll put it on my list. Yeah, that's my problem too. I have to stop myself, otherwise I'll stay up too late reading. But I like to read before bed. It's nice vibes. I sit there with all of my cats and I read my little books. Okay, Pulp is officially bathed. You can use the bathroom. I'm gonna try and make Moss finish this. Oh, it's 1:30. Oops. Sorry. I didn't realize how late it was. Back to sleep. I finished a meh book last night and then decided to treat myself to a good book, and that's why I stayed up until 1:30 reading. Fair enough. Fair enough. I respect that. I don't really like to start a new book. If I finish a book at night, I don't want to start a new one straight away. I wait until the next day. I need to like take time till the next day to space it out, you know? I don't usually start one immediately. I'll wait until like the next night, let it marinate or whatever. But only a day, usually. Or like less than a day. You know, start it in the morning or whatever. Depends what I have time. Normally you don't either, but this book was so meh that I needed a treat. Fair enough. I get that. I get that. I understand. Okay, everyone's in bed now. I can save the game. And then we have to wait until we speed up and finish. Moss is gonna age up. I guess I'll just wait. I'm probably, Moss has 2 days left until they become a young adult, which is actually great timing. I usually stream for about 3 hours, so like, we'll probably age Moss up in like 20 minutes in real life and just play however many more days. See, it's gonna be perfect. We have 1 day left. That's like exactly the right amount of time. What got me involved with streaming? How did I decide I want to do it as a job? I mean, I never like set out to become it as a job. I started on YouTube first, not on Twitch. But it's kind of the same with like why I'm doing it. I just watched a lot of YouTubers and I really liked The Sims. And I thought I could make Sims YouTube videos. So I did. And it was a hobby. I never thought I was gonna make money doing it. I just did it for fun. And then I always wanted to stream because I watched streamers, but I had terrible internet at my parents' house. When I moved to college in my dorm, fantastic, amazing, perfect, amazing internet. So I started streaming because I finally could, because I had enough, like, I was able to because I had good enough internet, and I just never stopped streaming. So it all just started out as like a hobby. I don't think that anybody, I mean, surely some people do, but I don't think that anybody really that is successful online started out thinking it was going to be a job. Like, nobody, it's so rare that it works out that way that, like, I don't think most people that do it as a job ever thought it would be when they first started, which is really lucky, you know? I got very lucky, but it's one of those, like, almost like a right place, right time kind of thing too, you know? Like, there's so much luck involved. And I mean, I worked hard at it, but there's a lot of luck involved, so. And I think that if you set out thinking that you're gonna make money doing it, you won't have fun, because you won't make money doing it. Certainly not for a long time. So if you have that mindset, like, you know. Ah! Pulp aged up. Oh my god. Where's my age down traits? Uh-oh. Bad, 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 bad. Oh, sell this. Yeah, that's true. It's also not as fun if, like, the goal is monetization and you're, like, struggling to... I don't have... Oh, no, I do. Oh my god, I was gonna say I don't have one and I don't have enough money to buy one. I think if you're, like, struggling to monetize and that's your end goal, it can be really disheartening to, like, be doing it for a long time and not making any money off of it, you know? Depending on... it's different now, but when I first started YouTube, you had to make $100 before you got a single payout. And that is a lot of money. It takes a long time to actually get it, especially if you are, like, just starting. So that's an ambrosia pet treat. Oh no, I don't need that. I need the age down pet. Uh-oh. Okay. But now sometimes it's 50. It really depends on what platform you're on too. It's all different everywhere. So, but anyway, it takes a while to get to that point. And And that's just for one payout. And then you gotta wait probably the same amount of time again to get the next one. So, all right, I'm gonna see if I can harvest all of this and then sell it so I can pay for Pulp's aged down treat. 451, okay. Is there anything else that we can get rid of? I mean, we can get rid of some things in the house too. Go away. That should be, is it, how much do you need to, I'll get rid of all the horse stuff. My horse is gone. The horse is dead, we don't need it anymore. That should be fine, okay. Oh, I guess we can get the aged down treat after school. We have a lot of time. You had a red treat in your inventory? That's a wellness treat. We've got a wellness treat and an ambrosia treat. We need an aged down treat, which we don't have, unfortunately. Makes things complicated. Where'd all the money go? Oh, bills. Our bills are like 7,000 simoleons, and that's with the lot or the reward traits make your bills less bad. Maybe in house storage. Oh, I checked that already. I don't have any more of them. You have plants? We just got those. You guys, we should be fine. I went through all my stuff already. But what happened to the goats? We don't know. They disappeared. We aren't really sure. They literally disappeared. Like, poof, no more goats. We don't, like, I'm not saying that in like a joking way, like I did something to them. They actually disappeared. There was no pop-up. They didn't run away. They didn't die. The goats were here 1 second and then they were gone the next. I don't know. I heard someone in chat say that it's a known bug. I don't know if that's true. But, yeah, I checked the inventories. There's no goats. And I hire a ranch hand. The ranch hand is in my house. So, like, it's not like the goats weren't being cared for. That is a bug confirmed. Yeah, it's a known bug then. Another person just told me. So anyway, my goats were here and now they're gone. Maybe the alien took them too. Oh my god, Polly abducted the goats. Could they have been in Princess's inventory? Well, no, because if they were, we'd see them. And they were never in her inventory. They were there when Princess was here. There's no goats. If Princess had them in her inventory before she died, then they would be in the household inventory and there's no goats. We have chickens from when cottage living first came out. But we don't have any goats. They're gone. It's a bug. They're gone. It's okay. That happened to your chickens? You went from 8 to none? Okay, see, so it's not just us. That's so weird. And no, the X didn't take them. I know you're just like throwing out ideas. There's a bug where they disappear. We know that much. We can say in the storyline that the alien and our X took them. We can pretend that's what happened, but in reality, the game ruined them. Snap is on Dan's stream? Oh, good. Oh, that's really good. I'm gonna pull it up. Can you see him? Can you see her? Or is it just like... Oh, I see her head. Look. Snappy. See? Cat ears. What are you doing? She's sitting on his desk. You can see her ears. If you look really closely. Oh, Snappy. That's my cat. Everybody's little best friend. She's been really hanging out in Dan's office recently. She's been like, she's moved past her sitting on Kayla's desk phase, and now she's in a sitting on Dan's desk phase. I think it's partially because she likes to look out of the window in Dan's office better, because the window in Dan's office has a better view than mine does. It's okay. But she's in her desk era again. She's hanging out. Love this for her. I'm glad. I love this for her too. Maybe she likes how dim it is in there. That's true also. Is that a Taylor Swift shirt that Dan's wearing? Probably. I wasn't looking at it that closely. It might be, it probably is. He has a lot of Taylor Swift merch, as do I. So, is it the one that we bought on Etsy? Maybe. I don't know. It's an Eras one. Yeah. There you go. The kittens like Dan's room too. Yeah, the kittens come up and down. It kind of, oh, Pickle's inviting over Alphaba now. And Algie is also inviting Alphaba. She's very popular. They all kind of move around. Snap comes in here a lot too, but you know how cats kind of go through like phases of what their preference is and where they want to be? Sunny's been hanging out in here a lot. Sunny's been sitting on my desk a lot. She isn't in here right now. She was in here pretty much all day today. It kind of just depends. They go around. Okay, let's bake a cake for ourselves. Oh, I gotta buy the treat. Oh, I'm gonna do that first. And then I'll bake a cake. We'll start there. Do you need a ranch hand now because they cost money? So I was thinking that, but here's the deal. I don't think we've paid the ranch hand a single time. I don't think it's actually taking my money for the ranch hand. Because I thought that too. I thought, oh, I should fire them. But then I thought maybe I'll just let them stay and keep testing it to see if it does take my money. Because I don't think it is. I don't think I've paid for it. I think the ranch hands are bugged and I'm not paying. Have you noticed? I don't think it's charging us. Let's keep an eye on it now that we know. But I've been thinking that all day. Thought you got free services? Oh, maybe I have the free. I think I have the free services reward trait. Never mind. It's not a bug. I think I have free services. You don't have free services. You have frugal. Oh no, I don't have it. I have no free services. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on then. Okay, I'm gonna buy an aged down treat. Oh, it's only 150? That seems too easy. Princess had it and hired them, but Princess is dead. Does it still count even though Princess is dead? I don't think we're paying the maid either. Maybe it's bugged because the sim who had the free services trait died. I don't know. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain about that. I'll just let it be. Okay. And then we come back. I'll give Pulp the treat. We'll fix everything. I'll make the cake for Moss, and then we'll be done. Nobody report that bug, right? Yeah. Just be careful. Don't let them know that it's... Oh, we did get charged for the maid. Okay, the maid is charging us. I don't think we've been paying the ranch hand, though. I feel pretty certain about that. All right, age down treat for Pulp. Here we go. Fixed. Come on. Pulp, age down. Oh, let me get a screenshot of this. Sparkly magical Pulp. Good stuff. If only we had that in real life. Life would be good. Okay, you need to bake yourself a cake for your own birthday. Is this the cake? Yeah, resume it. And then maybe I'll try and have one of these Sims come water the baby cow plant too. Oh no, you're fine. Okay. Okay. Poor Moss making their own birthday cake. I actually like baking, so I wouldn't be mad about doing this. But in The Sims, it feels like a chore. Oh, we should age up Elphaba too. Yeah, we'll do both. We'll age them both up at the same time. Good call. Do you, Danya? Yeah, I like to bake. I think it's fun. I baked a cake for my dad's birthday last week. It was a vanilla cake. It had a little vanilla frosting and a raspberry filling. So, do we throw a party for Moss? I don't know. I don't think Moss is big into the idea. How about this? How about instead, because I don't think today is like a happy day for Moss. I think they're probably really stressed. How about instead we throw a housewarming party once we move into the new place? Because tomorrow in real life, we're going to build the new house. We can make it into like, we'll have a party, but we'll make it like a housewarming party. And we'll have it be like a birthday celebration too. But we'll just age Moss up now just to get it ready. Because I bet Moss is kind of stressed today. You know? Would you like to blow out the candles? Come on. Happy birthday, Moss! I'm gonna get some screenshots. Happy birthday, Moss! You missed it. You messed up. Oh, do it again so I can get the poop in the background. Oh, perfect. With the poop sign right there. That's a good one. Okay. Let me pull up the Not So Berry rules so we can show you all the final traits we need to have. So, in this challenge, we need to be squeamish, geek, and cheerful. We can get the cheerful trait now. And we have to have the tech guru, no, the computer whiz aspiration. Sorry, tech guru is the career. Well, happy birthday, Moss. Congratulations. You have successfully completed high school. I'm gonna add some birthday candles back to this so we can age up Elphaba too. Age up Sim Elphaba. I'm curious to see what trait she'll randomize. You just made your sim eat the cow plant twice. Did they die? Oh no. That's not good. All right, that's our girlfriend Elphaba. She is officially a young adult. Do we move her in? I think I'll wait until we move to the new house. I won't do it just yet. But we will move her in soon. I want to go see what her trait is. I'm kind of curious. Oh, did Georgia send a gift for Moss? That's cute. I like that. Okay. What do we got, Elphaba?
Holy nine.
She is a horse lover. Loner, genius, and a horse lover. I guess we are moving into a cottage. We could get a horse again. I spent all this time talking about how much I didn't want my horse that I had, and then it died of old age, but we could get a horse. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get a horse. I'm gonna think on that. We'll see what happens tomorrow. She's also a spellcaster, by the way. So that's fun. And we're gonna have her, we're gonna have her cat too. She has a cat called Tofu that I'm gonna move in with me. So we gotta make sure we have that ready. Because we are gonna bring Tofu with us into the new place when she moves in. So we're gonna have a lot of pets, which maybe no horse then. Because if we have that many pets, I'm gonna be really overwhelmed. I hated taking care of the horse in Not So Berry. It's not that I hate horses. I like Sims horses. I think I just found it really difficult to have a horse and play Not So Berry. Like the fact that we had so much going on, it was just too much. Like there was too many Sims. I was trying to do all these skills that weren't horse related for the challenge, and so I didn't have time for the horse. Like it was hard to have a horse in this. So we might have to, I don't know if we'll change it or not. We'll think on it. We can give it some time for us to, I'm in the wrong house now. We can give it some time for us to think about it. We could always change it to cat lover or something. So plans now that Moss is a young adult. We've been waiting for this moment. Tomorrow on stream, we're gonna build Moss's new house. I'm probably gonna work on it tomorrow and on Saturday because it's probably gonna be a whole thing, 2 days. 2-day ordeal. But we're gonna build it somewhere in Henford on Bagley. I'm thinking about building it out on like one of these big lots. Oh my god. Agnes. Maybe on this one then. Well, behind my face cam. On one of the big lots out there. It's gonna be a mossy green cottage. Bear in mind, it is the Not So Berry challenge. So it is gonna be extremely green. Like, so green. It's gonna be kind of chaotic, but it's fun. That's why it's fun. How is she still alive? Oh, Agnes? Agnes is immortal. There's a couple townies in this game that are immortal. Agnes Crumplebottom is one of them. It's quite weird that they did that, but that's how it works. Yeah, so she doesn't die. Kind of strange, but you know, the two immortal sisters, Agnes Crumplebottom and Pulp. You've heard of the 4 immortal sisters challenge. Get ready for the 2 immortal sisters. You think it should be eco-friendly? Oh, that's kind of a cute idea. We could do some of that. I like that. Okay. Eco-friendly, mossy, green cottage. Maybe with space for a horse. Probably not. Sisters. I think that Pulp could be related to Agnes Crumplebottom. I can see that. They could be related. Maybe distantly. It's like how Pulp, she's cousins with the alien. Maybe Pulp is cousins with Agnes too. Pulp, her bloodlines go way back. And as part alien, you know, she's involved in a lot of things. She has a lot of relatives. I don't know. I don't know. Does this mean that Agnes is related to aliens? Well, how else is she immortal? Maybe. Sid and Bees and Audrey and Chloe and Lizzie, thank you for the subs. I guess that kind of makes sense. I could see it. All right, well, stay tuned then, because tomorrow we'll start the build. I find building the Not So Berry houses to be really exciting, but also kind of scary, because I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I'm so worried about how it looks that I overthink it with the Not So Berry houses. So tomorrow, the beginning may be a lot, but we'll get into our groove and it'll work out. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be fine. But I'm excited to do the build. People have been asking when we're gonna do this build for like weeks, and now Moss is finally old enough for us to do it. Yeah, the other gens' houses are on YouTube. We've posted speed builds of them all. I posted this peach one not too long ago, to be honest. And then I'll post this green one eventually. How big will it be? I don't know. I'm thinking I kind of want to have less kids. I stressed myself out a lot with the number of kids that we had in this generation, because bear in mind, we actually had 2 extra alien kids, and it was 5. It was too much. We had the horse. It was just a lot. I might have like 2 kids next gen. So we're going to need space for Moss's room. We're going to need Moss's office. Moss has 2 siblings. So we could probably have it be like a 4-bedroom house for now, because by the time that Moss has kids, maybe one of the siblings will have moved out. Right? I think that's good. Maybe 2 kids, and then we have the 4-bed house. All right. Sounds good to me. We can also just see what the house ends up being like, because if we've got space for an extra bedroom, we could have a guest room. If the kids have to share a room, they can share a room. I'm not too picky about it. I want it to be kind of small, though. This house is huge. I want the next house to be kind of small. I'm leaning towards a smaller house with the next one, I think. Maybe not small, but smaller. And we're going to do it tomorrow. Okay. Ranch cottage with 1 floor. I might have like a sneaky secret second floor with like 1 bedroom in it or something. I don't know. We'll have to mess with it, and we'll see what it ends up being like. But it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. We need to have a small house because there has to be enough room on the lot for all of our graves. It's very serious. We need enough room for for all of these. Good stuff. Okay, well, I'll probably, maybe we end the stream here then, because we're all set up for tomorrow. I'm not going to build the house in this save tomorrow. We're going to build it without, like, the graves and all of our stuff. So we'll probably tomorrow just give ourselves a budget and then start in a fresh save and build it there. And then we'll, like, move everything at the end. That's how I usually do it, is I build the house, and then I move the Sims in, and I bring, like, all their family photos, all their graves, all the clutter, because we have so many things. Like, I've got all these collectibles. We're gonna have to find space for all that. I forgot that I did that. I put the horse poop on the shelf? Why? So we need room for all of our collectibles. I remember this now, but I had forgotten that I did that. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, let's go see who all's live. Am I right, everybody? Let's go see who we should raid. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't look too close. That's so embarrassing. Okay, I think it might be fun if we went over and raided someone who is also playing The Sims. No, nobody complains about it being stinky. You would think they would, but they don't really do that. Fine by me. Oh, we also wanted to give Moss a tattoo. So we'll do that probably when we play next, I guess. I wanted to do it when they aged up. I always think of teens as being like 14. So I wanted to wait until they got a little bit older, but we can give Moss a tattoo now. I think I don't know, maybe like a cowplant one. I'm not sure. I just like the cowplant ones. Okay, sorry. I almost forgot. I want to go over and raid a streamer called Soph, who is doing some simming. It looks like we're in cast right now. I don't know what we're up to, but we can ask him when we get there. We did age down Pulp, don't worry. Pulp is all good. The Pulp immortality continues. But have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. And I shall catch you tomorrow for the build. Okay? Okay. Goodbye!